Am I live? Am I live? Am I live? Should be live. Should be live. Should be live. I think I'm live. I'm live. Live. Am I live? Yeah. I was a little flat on that note. What's the deal? What's the deal? What's going on, man? I know my list be dry. Stoners Committee. What's the deal? First one here, man. What's the deal? You and Seven gonna start racing. We're gonna start doing gifts and competitions. The first mile here, get something. Let me close this door. Oh man, what's the deal, man? What's going on? What's good? What's good? Of course, Boe Jackman is late. Why wouldn't he be? What's good, though? What's good? Palm trees in the chat. Let's let this chat warm up. But yeah, Boe Jackman is late. Boe Jackman is the male version of Ash Bash. They have the same LA hip-hop knowledge, IQ, and they're both always late or missing in action. Boe said he'll be here at 6 after asking me, could we start doing the show at 5? And now he's saying he'll be here at 6. So I told him I'm going to start without him. Because as you know, I'm doing my Grade Your Music stream at 7. So Boe and I will only have an hour of podding together before I either kick him out or tell him to go sit over there or sit back there or something. Because at 7 o'clock, I have to start grading songs. And any rappers in the chat, I'm going to be saying this throughout the live stream. Any artists in the chat want to get graded, rappaportcards.com at 7 p.m. on this same channel. I'm going to stop the stream, start it over, Grade Your Music stream. Every Friday, every Monday, every Friday, we're doing Grade Your Music streams. And then Wednesdays will be the podcast or live stream with Tam. We'll see how these streams with Boe keep going because he's always missing something. Every Monday, every Friday, we doing these Grade Your Music streams. 7, what's the deal? Big 7, not the little one. Clock it. Orange hearts in the chat or I'm gone. Nah, 7, Stoner was here before you. Stoner got in the chat today before you. What's the deal, though, y'all? What's good? Thank y'all for tapping in. We're going to let this chat warm up a little more. Obviously, Boe Jackman is late. He'll be here at 6. But I'm going to start without him. I'm starting without him. Obviously, we got a bunch of topics to get to. Y'all just saw me on Saturday. So, palm trees in the chat or I'm gone. That part. Y'all just saw me on Saturday. So, what was we talking about on Saturday school? We talked about forgiveness and how I need to work on forgiving people. Y'all left a lot of dope comments. Shout out to everybody who reached out with some insight. That reservation at Fleming's, give me them potatoes. Them scallop potatoes they got are delicious. And the cream spinach. And a well done ribeye. Extra well done. I like my steak like cardboard. I want to shake the table. I don't want to see no pink, no red. Bows for Boe. 7, how do you like your steak? Chat, how do you guys like your steak? Do you like your steak extra well done, burnt like me? Or are you like a vampire? You like bloody, carnivorous steak? How does the chat like their steak? I hope 7 likes her steak well done. Well done, always the best. That's the only way to go. That is really the only way to go. Dejon, you are the Black Robin Leach. That's from a Biggie song. That's from Juicy. Medium rare. Medium well. It still be pink and shit. Thumbs down. No, sir. No, sir. Never that. Can you see my comment in the chat? I can see that comment. I don't see nothing else you said. Send a super chat. Nah, definitely read it and shout you out. All right. Well done steaks or a rare, medium rare by 7. By 7, medium rare. That's nasty. It'd be all gummy. Like, I've tried it, and it's like, no. Well done is sometimes overcooked. Medium well is just right. Ain't no such thing as overcooked steak. You can never cook a steak enough. Because if you keep cooking it, it's just going to turn into beef jerky, and I love beef jerky. Can't trust someone that has a wrench on everybody channel. That could just mean that she's a good mod. And that just means she's supporting a lot of different black podcasters. What's wrong with that? It's not her fault that we all don't get along. That's on us. Popeye's biscuit for Dark Rainbow after you whoop Stet ass. I mean, Stet would have... I'm going to fly to Texas to fight him. Like, he would have to come out here and stop being a little scary bitch. We're going to talk about him in a minute because he got me fucked up. I have never fucked Pun. But we're going to talk about that in a minute. Palm Trees in the chat. I have no problem with 7 being a mod on whoever else channel. I have no problem with Stoner Committee or whoever. I have no problem with any of my mods being mods on other people's channels. Unlike other podcasters, I don't trip over stuff like that. I don't care about that. If you fuck with me, you fuck with me. I'm not if you fuck with me, you can't fuck with them type of person. That's a false narrative that's been put on me. I don't care who you fuck with. Treat me right. Treat me with respect now. If you're going to sit over there and laugh when they talking shit about me, I expect you to sit over here and laugh when I talk shit about them. That's where I've had those issues in the past where people who try to be neutral, aka mutual, as the idiot used to say, when people try to be neutral, and then it's like, okay, somebody says over there, say something about me, and it's cool. But when I start responding, it's like, oh no, Dejon, you shouldn't say that, be the bigger person. Oh, bitch, you're not being neutral. You picking a side. But 7 hasn't given me that experience. None of my mods have given me that experience. If they can talk shit about me over there, I can respond and pop my shit over here, and we're going to keep it at that. Let's have a porn stash. That's funny. All right. We can go ahead and get started. We're going to start with a shout out. I'm always getting gifts. I'm so loved, contrary to popular belief. Shout out to Junkie Cartel for the merch. A few caps you're going to see me wearing. You know, I love a good hat. And then Junkie Cartel, one of the best streetwear clothing brands coming out of Los Angeles. Motion, I'm the motion man. Who ain't got no motion? I'm the motion man, baby. Shout out Junkie Cartel. Flavors, baby. Flavors, baby. Flavors, I'm not done. Motion, baby. Shout out Junkie Cartel. It's greatly appreciated. He hit me yesterday, like, pull up on me. I got a care pack for you. And, yeah. Shout out to him. Shout out to Junkie Cartel and Junkie Cartel Clothing on Instagram. I'm not sure if they have a website, but you can pull up. He's right next to Marathon Burger on Melrose if you're in LA, if you live in LA. Make sure you hit him up. Tell him I sent you. Get you some motion hoodies. He got hats. He got beanies. I really don't wear beanies. So I just took some hats. I'm coming to get one of those. This is yours, 7. You can have the pink one, because I'm not really going to wear this one. You can have this one. But the blue and the red, you're going to see me wearing these on the show real soon. Oh, man. But yeah, shout out to Junkie Cartel. I love getting gifts. Last week it was Solo Negocio. Now it's Junkie Cartel. Tell them the mods need merch too. Okay, you got to give us your sizes. I told them I wear a medium. But yeah, where can I start? I'm supposed to be, first off, happy Black History Month to all the black people. Salute to us. I love us. Shout out to all the black people in the chat, black people watching. Happy Black History Month. If you are a lover, a supporter of black people, make sure you tell us happy Black History Month, because it is Black History Month. They chose the shortest month in a year to give it to us. Some people say it's because of Frederick Douglass's birthday. is why it's Black History Month. I don't think it's a coincidence that February being the shortest month is why it's Black History Month, but I guess. They also said that February is, February 2026 is a perfect month because every week starts on a Sunday and every week, and then it ends, every week does start. Damn, how did they explain it? It's like because every week starts on a Sunday regardless. They explained it on Twitter, I was reading it. They said on Sundays, like Sunday was the first. And then, I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. All right, we got a super chat from Sev S for you. $2. I need a $5 super chat, man. $5 super chats. $5 up. That's pretty funny. I'm going to read your super chat, but I'm not going to pick until you send another $3 or a $5 super chat. Marry, smash, or kill Lush, Comparator, Brick Baby. That is a funny, because that's my favorite game, Fuck, Marry, Kill. That's a funny prompt. But I'm not going to answer that until you send $3 more. $5 super chats are up. Remember, all super chats go to Tam. Shout out to Tam Burger. She'll be here on Wednesday. What's the deal? Palm trees in the chat or I'm gone. We're getting started. Happy Black History Month. Happy Monday. Y'all know this is my favorite day of the week because it's all about work, getting to that action, making things happen. What can I start with? Because I have to skip over Boe's topics because Boe Jackman won't be here till 6. I guess I can start with something. I want to start with something funny. Oh, Scottie Biden views. Let's start with Scottie Biden views. That's where we can start. Before we get to the Stet stuff and what could go wrong getting canceled. Yeah. And the whole me not fucking pun thing. Let's get to something I thought was very, 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 very interesting. So you guys remember how I called out Scott, my former Fair to Say co-host, for not putting out content for like 3-4 months and only getting like 100 something views on his content. And then remember, hold on. You guys remember how he dropped that content piece with Reason last week. His first content piece in like 3-4 months, and it only had 100 something views. And we was clowning him just last week. We clowned Scottie from suburban LA for dropping a Reason interview, and it only got 100 something views. So I just want to point out, I want to get your take on this because I think it's suspicious. I think it's so suspicious. This not 3.2K views? So it was last week. It was at 100 views. Now it's at 3.2K views with 13 likes and 0 comments. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's 0 comments on it, 13 likes. It sounds like somebody's botting to me. That feels bottish because just last week, remember we clowned it. For after a few days, it only had like 140, 150 views, like the rest of his videos. And then 12 days later, it has 3.2K views, which still isn't a lot, but cool. That's cool for LA rap content. But no comments, 0 comments, 13 likes. So you mean 3.2K people watched this video about Reason, a Reason interview, but not one person commented? Not one. Out of 3,200 people, not one person commented. And only 13 people liked. Get out of here, bro. It's body. And you mean to tell me that your Reason interview did better than your Kaylin for real interview and your RJ interview? Both those interviews at like 100, 200, maybe 300 views max. But your interview with Reason did 3,200 with 0 comments. 0. And 13 likes. Scott is botting. Scott saw me clowning him for having 140 views on his first piece of content in 3-4 months and decided to go bot some views on it and put some views on it. But you gotta, if you're gonna bot views, bro, you gotta bot some comments. You can't have a video with 3,200 views but 0 comments. Nobody left a fire emoji. Yeah, gotta be paid views. I'm just doing the math. You mean to tell me 3,200 people watched Scottie's Reason interview, but not one person left a comment? Not even Reason. Nobody left a fire emoji, a palm tree, or whatever suburban emoji is. That's dope. This was dope. I'm gonna watch this later. Yay, nay, nothing. 13 likes on a video with 3,200 views. 13 likes on a video with 3,200 views. It gotta at least be 40, 50 likes on it. At least. Like, I'm so confused. Scottie don't have no friends that could go comment. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go comment. I'm gonna go leave a comment. I'm gonna go leave a cap. I'm gonna put cap. It's no way your Reason interview does more views than your Kayla for real and your RJ interview in LA. One, that's just that. Two, those interviews got 300 views, but like way more comments. This video has 3,200 views, no comments. That's crazy. Scottie, don't let me call you out, make you go buy views. Please. Please, 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 please. Just stop being so PC and maybe people will actually care to tap in with the Suburban LA YouTube. You so PC, you don't never tell anybody when their music is bad or when you don't like something. The only time we've ever seen Scottie critique a LA rapper is Cuzzos. When he was getting on Cuzzos about their music being too provocative, and they went in and they just dogged them. They dogged him out on Back On Figg. They dogged him out on Twitter. Jada. Remember Jada, who used to work for me? Jada hacked into Suburban LA Instagram and posted the screenshots I had of Scottie liking a transgender picture. Yes, Scottie, that was me. I sent somebody to do that to your page. Scottie. Inspirational Johnson, 632, $50. Shout out to Dejon Paul, the real one. Thank you so much, Inspirational Johnson. 632. Yeah, Tam's gonna love that. Thank you. It's greatly appreciated. So yeah, like I was saying, Scottie boy, don't let me talking a little mess get you or convince you to go bot views. You have a huge Instagram following. You should be able to get, and I don't have a whole bunch of YouTube viewership either. Trust me, it's a struggle. But you should be able to get, if you interview a rapper, you should at least be able to get 1,000 views on your own. And I know that video don't even have 1,000 views because there's no comments. That means that video probably still at the same 100-something views it was at when I counted last Monday. So you mean to tell me from Monday to Monday, your video went from 142 views. Don't make me pull up the screenshots because we had the screenshot on the screen last week. From last Monday to this Monday to today, your video went from 142 views to 3,200 views, and nobody commented. What is this, y'all? A cap. Cap. I call cap. Scottie, I call cap. That's cap, Scott. Cap. No, thank you for real for the super chat. It's greatly appreciated. That's our biggest super chat in a long time, probably since the Christmas party. Scottie boy, man, got to get it together. And like I said, me and Scottie could be running it up. Scottie and I could be running LA media. We could be running West Coast media. He don't really have hip hop knowledge, but he's he has like a face. He has a face card, and he's like real presentable and marketable. And he's like nice and palatable. Like you could like send him to like do an interview or something like that. And he's an ass kisser, so he can get through certain doors. So if me and Scottie were to work together, and then when we pod, he's the antagonist. He knows how to get under my skin, and I know how to whoop his ass and verbally abuse him. So we make good content together. However, I will never work with Scottie because he let DJ Head call him. He got exposed. Keem exposed this. He let DJ Head call him and tell him to get away from me. He quit FMW because I was there. So I would never work with Scott because how do I know if I go do another show with Scott or I go do some content with Scott, DJ Head or anybody's not going to call him and say, hey, stop working with Dejon. That's a bad look. Dejon's a bad person. And then you're going to quit again and everything we built is to no avail again or is in vain again. So I would never trust Scott enough to work with him, but I don't hate Scott. I don't wish that, I'm not happy about him botting views on the Reason interview. Yeah, I'm gonna have Reason pull up here, and we're gonna do an interview, and we're not gonna bot it, and we're gonna at least get 1,000 views, 2,000 views, 3,000 views without botting. There's gonna be comments, definitely gonna be comments. But all right, shout out to Scotty Boy for botting his views. That's what's up. That's what we on. That's definitely what we on. Poundable is insane. I did not say poundable. I said palatable. Palatable. Like he's easy on the eyes. Scotty got the body is crazy. Stop. Y'all are stupid. All right, y'all. Palm trees in the chat or I'm gone, man. We starving. Why do you keep we starving keeps pushing me like, oh, have Boe on, lift Boe suspension. I lift Boe suspension and Boe's not here. Boe is gonna be an hour late. So shout out to We Starving, but get your boy. We Starving literally posted videos and clips of me and Boe Jackman every day while Boe was on suspension, only for Boe to not be here once he's off suspension. So shout out to We Starving. We can go to What Could Go Wrong cancel. We can go to that. Let's get to that. Cause that is good news and funny. And don't worry, y'all, I'm not gonna crash out. It's no need to crash out. First off, let's celebrate the return of Keyboard Clips. Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun. Keyboard Clips is back, y'all. I gotta get a soundboard so I can have like round of applause and stuff. Where do you get a soundboard from? Amazon? I'm gonna Amazon a soundboard. But all right, so Keyboard Clips is back. Remember, FMW got him deleted off Instagram. T-Rell bragged about it. So hopefully he doesn't make the mistake of posting any Back On Figg or FMW related content again, because then he'll get clipped again. They want Yazzers to be their only fan page or only clip page, because they could control her post. They can make her not post this person, not post this person, not post this podcast, this platform, only repost things that work in our favor. So anywho, Keyboard Clips is back. He got like 30 followers. He just launched it back today. Overly Invested shouting him out. Shout out to Keyboard Clips. Anywho, I woke up to really good news. Keem speaks on what could go wrong being canceled. The only show FMW Keem was on is now officially canceled. So now he's just on Apollo. Let's check it out.
True feelings is about that what could go wrong shit. Like, to me, I mean, I got to take, I really don't even want to give it right now, though. My honest take, I don't even feel like it's due for me to even have that take. Like, fuck all that. But my on the surface take, I don't know what that's about. I don't know why they excited to do that. Only these guys know. But I had a good time on the show, man. It was a good time.
Oh, farewell.
I got a balance over there. Go ahead and just send me my balance. Send me my balance. Whatever we got left over in the stash, I can use that right now. I'm just get to suing.
Now you sound like me.
That's what they say, man. I'm gonna get the suing on nigga.
Ain't that a full 360 moment? Full circle moment. Now he want to sue FMW.
All I do know is Pun, T-Rell,
soft batch,
Kelvin.
No accountability.
I heard he booked the fuck out too now. Myself. Everybody for emotion. Anybody that has something to do with that is all for emotion. So that's all that matters to me, man.
As long as you alive, you for emotion.
I don't know what it was about. I don't even know why we started it for it to end that way. I really can't even tell a nigga what the fuck that was about.
I can tell y'all what's that about. The reason What Could Go Wrong got canceled is because Keem is a shitty podcaster. Because he talks in circles, riddles and proverbs and Shakespearean dialogue. He never says what the fuck he has to say. Who wants to hear that? Who wants to take 30, 40 minutes to get one take from you? That's how it's like pulling teeth. That's why that show got canceled. T-Rell is a decent podcaster. Pun's an amazing podcaster. One of my favorites in my opinion. Keem takes forever to give a take. That's why his solo streams be so dry and boring. It's just so riddly, if that's a word. Why is everything a riddle? But hold on. Let me go get the bottle. Oh, celebrate, y'all. We gotta celebrate. We gotta celebrate what could go wrong. Oh man. Get this crack baby off my screen. We gotta celebrate what could go wrong being canceled. We gotta celebrate what could go wrong being canceled. Shout out to Black Market for the bottle. Delicious. Delicious. We gotta take a little shot. Whoo! This is to what could go wrong, man. Where we at with it? Fuck it. Shout out. What could go wrong? Rest in peace. What could go wrong? Pour some out. Pour some out for what could go wrong, man. I'm gonna take a shot. Rest in peace. Keem and Yo Riddles. Now y'all gotta go to them 4 or 5 hour Apollo streams to hear that bullshit. Oh man. Cheers to the death of what could go wrong. Oh. God. Oh boy. Oh. Oh boy. Oh Lord. Let me get this up off the ground. Oh boy. So what could go wrong, man? Rest in peace. What could go wrong, huh? Who I need a chaser? Rest in peace. What could go wrong? Now, speaking of what could go wrong, remember this clip from What Could Go Wrong? Do you remember when he said this?
The industry in general.
Do you remember when they said, not even they, when Keem said on What Could Go Wrong, the now canceled show, RIP What Could Go Wrong? Do y'all remember when he said this dumb shit?
The industry in general.
Oh yeah, he gonna fuck himself over. Bad.
Yeah.
How you not go? You can't not be on Gina and Head's side out here, not be on y'all side out here, not be on our side out here. It's over, nigga. It's over.
What he say? It's over, nigga. It's over. Let me hear that one more time.
The industry in general.
Oh yeah, he gonna fuck himself over. Bad.
Yeah.
How you not go? You can't not be on Gina and Head's side out here, not be on y'all side out here, not be on our side out here. It's over, nigga. It's over.
It's over. So you wish, that's why you got to be careful. You got to be careful. You wished that my career be over, and now the show you sat on is over. Meanwhile, I'm doing complex lists. I'm at Death Row Records hosting rap battles and doing Instagram content on Death Row Records Instagram page. And we got a whole collaboration on the way. Good talk deals. Finna fly to New York and do another New York rap report card, my second one. Meanwhile, the show you on, the only relevant show you on, the only show you on a big platform, What Could Go Wrong on FMW, is canceled. Da da da. Get that bullshit out of here, man. Nobody want to hear you stumble over words for 2 hours, man, and beat around the bush and not make a point. Nobody want to hear that shit. So rest in peace. What could go wrong? I'm very happy and pleased to see it. I'm very, 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 very happy and pleased to see it. It's over. Boe Jackman's in the chat instead of being here. That's funny. That is really, 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 really funny. Oh, Boe Jackman said he's on his way. Shout out to Boe Jackman, man. But all right, make that bitch. Wait, who texted me? Make that bitch Boe sit on the couch. Make that bitch Boe sit on the couch. Somebody just texted me and said, make Boe sit on the couch. Okay, cool. Boe is weird. All right, anywho, look, let's get to it. I know what y'all want to hear. Y'all want the Stet crash out. Let's react to what Stet said. I do want to start by saying that Stet's a bitch. Like I told him to his face multiple times when he didn't do anything about it. But let's entertain it. Let's be fair. Let's hear what he got to say. Let's hear what he got to say. Where is it at? I got it in here. Hold on. Oh, you know what? I think it's on Keyboard Clips page too. could just go to Keyboard Clips page and watch it.
Ace Boys is done.
All right, here we go. Y'all ready? Let's go. Shout out Keyboard Clips for clipping this for me. I did not have to watch. Now that Keyboard Clips is back, I don't have to like sit and watch Stet stream to see if he's talking about me. Let's get to it.
Because they found out you was fucking Dejon. You was fucking Dejon, and the homies found out
No, he wasn't.
about it and said, I'm not fucking with this nigga no more. You was giving back shots to the dark rainbow. That's why
No, he wasn't. He wasn't giving me back shots.
y'all was so buddy-buddy. It all makes sense. You gave this nigga a nickname. You probably had him yelling it out while you was sticking dick in his fucking tutor shooter.
I'm speechless. I'm speechless. I've never slept with Pun. I've never been with Pun. I've never slept with Pun.
That's the only type of fucking intercourse that you get, because I know for a fact your bitch is not fucking you. She's not.
Wait, why I gotta be a side bitch? Why I gotta be Pun's side bitch? Are you saying? Go ahead.
Not fucking you. If she is, she's faking it. Ain't nobody looking at this nigga. Y'all pause. Can y'all imagine this nigga naked on top of his girl?
I don't want to imagine Pun naked. Stop this, Stet. You're out of order. You are out of order.
Ain't no motherfucking way she's turned on by you. No fucking way she's turned on by somebody with titties bigger than her, who gotta lift their stomach up to reach the pussy.
I don't know nothing about
You got black debris in the creases of your stomach, and you got the nerve to act like somebody's fucking somebody. Bitch, let me get to that.
40 pounds. See?
All right, I've heard enough from Stet. Stet, I've heard enough from you. Stet, you have lost your motherfucking mind. Stet, you have lost your motherfucking mind. You got ran out of LA by Pun and myself, and now you're gonna accuse us of fucking? Or this? I have never in a million years looked at Pun like that. So first it was, when I was at No Jumper, it's, oh, I'm fucking Brick Baby. And now that I left FMW, it's, oh, I was fucking Pun. Can y'all come up with something new? Can y'all talk about me in a way that doesn't correlate with sexuality or me being gay? Why every time somebody speak on me, it gotta be some gay shit? Like, what the fuck is going on? I've never looked at Pun in that way. I've never looked at any fat person in that way. I would never sleep with another fat person. That's disgusting. Two fat people together? No. Y'all know I like mine tall, tatted up, kind of slender, a little bit of muscle, but not too much. I don't really like buffness and veins either. No. Definitely not nobody. Like, Pun's 50. Like, are y'all for real, Stet? Are you for real? I hope this is just content, Stet. Stet, I hope this is just content. And, I mean, like, if anybody sat here and really believe that I've ever been involved with Pun or even thought about being involved with Pun, you're an idiot. You're an idiot, and you must be a crack baby too, because there's no way. There's nothing remotely attractive about Pun. I looked at it like I worked at Pun's company for a few months. I was there, fair to say, from August 2024 to the first, second week of January 2025. Wasn't even there for a long time. They accused me, Mac Wap and Keem accused me of wanting to be with T-Rell while I was there. So that's what I'm saying. It always circle back to me being gay. It's like, and that's why I will never work with another black-owned platform again. I will never work with another black-owned platform in media again, because it always comes back to my sexuality. It's like these niggas can't see past that. It's like that's all they see when they look at me as a gay person. They don't see a man, they don't see a journalist, they don't see a blogger, they don't see a podcaster, they don't see a brother, they don't see a friend, they don't see, a human. They just see gay. They can't get past it. Complex never once brought up my sexuality. Good Talk, Johnny Shipes never once brought up my sexuality. That's why moving forward, I will only be working with non-black media platforms. I will never, ever work with another black-owned media platform because everyone in those organizations, to my experience, don't know how to move past or look past me being gay. It's like they can't get past that. That's it. Also, that's a mature response to what Stet said. Let's have a more fun response to what Stet said. Y'all know I got something else for you. That's part A. Y'all know I got something else for you. Don't even trip. This is a classic. This is my thing. Stet, where was all of that energy this day? Dun, dun, dun. We got the ring camera footage. Let's go.
Talk about it now, nigga. You got business, you gotta still talk about it. We still got business. You gotta get business.
Bitch.
You got still no camera, you whole ass. We got business together.
We have business together. One more time.
What you mean? Talk about it now, nigga. You got business, you gotta still talk about it. We still got business. You gotta get business.
Bitch.
You got still no camera, you whole ass.
We have business
We got
together.
business together.
All right, hold on, because we're going to play that a couple more times. Let me add a little context. Just in case you don't know, that's T-Rell following Stet outside the Back On Figg warehouse and getting that nigga face and calling him a bitch and yelling at him and talking to him like he's a bitch. Stet, you sound like you was getting fucked. You sound like Pun was fucking you in your ass when you was out there. We have business together. We have business together. Stop. We have business. That's how you sound. You sound like a bitch. You sound like you was getting fucked in your tutor shooter. You can't talk shit to me after you let T-Rell, a nigga with one arm, get in your face and call you a bitch. And this ain't no hearsay. This ain't no she say, he say, hearsay. This is on camera. Ring camera footage caught you getting bitched out by a nigga with one arm. You let a nigga with one arm get in your face and scream the word bitch over and over and call you a bitch multiple times. We're going to watch the video again. So where was all this energy you got now when you talking shit to Pun and you talking shit about me and talking underneath my clothes? Where was all of that energy this day? When a little frail 115-pound nigga with one arm got in your face and was calling you a bitch over and over. Why wasn't you a man and big and bad then? Why are you only a man when you're away in Houston, Texas, 1,000, 2,000 miles away? Why can't you be a man in niggas' faces? That's why I don't respect you as a man. You're not a real man, Stet. In people's faces, you really soft and a punk and a bitch and a mark. But then you go away and you get on these cameras from distant places and you big bad. But we got you on this camera. We're about to watch it again. We got you on camera getting marked out. We're going to watch this one more time, y'all. We might watch it twice. I love how he sounds. This is my alarm when I wake up. We have business together. T-Rell, no. We have business together. T-Rell, no. T-Rell, no. Please don't hit me. Please don't hit me. I'm a bitch. I only weigh 110 pounds and I'm a bitch. I got a bad back. T-Rell, no. Let's check it out, y'all.
What you mean? Talk about it now, nigga. You got business, you gotta still talk about it. We still got business. You gotta get business. We see that shit on the camera, you whole ass. We got business together.
Hold on. What business, bitch? Don't say that shit on no camera, you hoe ass nigga. T-Rell marked that nigga out. Stet, you got marked. Let me make myself big. Stet, you got marked the fuck out by a nigga with one hand. A nigga whose pocket I would go in Anytime I see him, anytime I wanted to, I could violate T-Rell because he's a flea. And you got marked out by him. You got marked out by him on camera. This ain't Photoshop, this ain't AI. On ring camera footage, you got marked out, but yet you big popping it for 1,000 views, mind you. This nigga did all of this, lied and said I'm fucking pun for the video to be at 1.5 thousand views a day later. You going against your so-called moral compass. Remember, you said you left FMW because you don't want to do the content, the WWE. Even 2 weeks ago when you started back doing your stream for the first time in 4 or 5 months, you said you're not going to talk about drama. You said don't say Dejon's name in the chat. Don't bring Dejon up to you. All of this peaceful kumbaya shit, that's your mission. That's your goal. And then you going to crash out and come up with a lie that I'm fucking pun to get 1,000 views? You did all of that for 1,000 views, my boy? Really? Really? For 1,000 views? We got business together. We're going to watch that one more time. Matter of fact, just in case you aren't an FMW fan, you aren't a Back On Figg supporter or viewer, I'm going to show y'all what happened right before this. Then we're going to come back and watch this again before we move on.
Stet out and drop it.
So this is what happened. This is what happened before. Like maybe, let's say 20, 30 seconds before the ring camera footage. This is him inside at Back On Figg. I want y'all to just see how this nigga got marked out throughout the whole process. So this is Stet, this is T-Rell, this is Smack. Smack is the one who be following trannies on Instagram. But don't worry about that. Let's get to it.
Him off on the other side. What the fuck?
Golly, I'm trying my hardest. You making it hard for me.
Hard, bro. You can just tell me I'm not welcome, nigga.
All right, get your ass up out of here, man. Get your ass on, man.
Yep, great.
Get your weird ass up out of here, man. All right, thank you, man. Close the door, man.
There's a lot of shit beyond this podcast and shit that we know that we gotta talk about.
Yeah.
Why T-Rell get up on him?
Why would you do that?
Don't lock it up. What you mean?
So that's before.
Oh my God. You know what's happening? Pack Stet out.
So that's before. That's what happened before the ring camera footage. That's why T-Rell pressed him. Because of that little disrespectful, sassy shit. Stet stuck his head through the door and said something sassy real quick before he walked out. That's why T-Rell turned up on him. This is what happened after from the ring camera footage. Listen closely, listen.
Business, we gotta still talk about we should talk what you mean. We still got business. What? You gotta get bitch. Don't say that shit. You whole ass. We got business together. We never suck your ass out. We don't know party, bro.
Oh man. What business, bitch? I love it. That is a jewel. I don't watch this video so many times. I never picked up on what business, bitch. Don't you ever say no shit like that, you hoe on camera, you hoe ass nigga. You'll get socked the fuck out. How do you let a little teeny, puny, frail girl like T-Rell say that to you? As a man, where are your nuts? Pause. Where's your testosterone? Where's your self-pride and dignity as a man where you would let any nigga, yet alone a frail, short, one-armed nigga, walk up on you, call you a bitch, a hoe-ass nigga, and tell you he'll sock you the fuck out? As a man, how do you not go home and blow your motherfucking brains out like the coward you are? As a man, how do you look yourself in the mirror knowing that you let another man disrespect you like that? And then it's on camera. How do you feel confident enough? I need that type of confidence. How do you feel confident enough to sit on camera and pop shit knowing that everybody watched you get marked out on a ring camera by a nigga with one arm? I'm so confused. I'm confusion. Confucius says, Stet's a bitch. I'm just so confused how, never mind you getting marked out by a gay nigga on camera. We gonna set my mark out aside. We focus on the new mark out. Y'all done heard about me marking a nigga out on camera. Y'all done watched that episode over 55,000 times. Shout out to me. This is something different. How do you let a nigga with one arm get in your face and call you a bitch, call you a hoe ass nigga, and then tell you that he'll sock you the fuck out? And then you turn around, move to Houston, Texas, and then you popping shit from Houston, Texas. Pop that shit when you in LA. Pop that shit when you was on FMW. Pop that shit when I was in your face calling you a bitch. Pop that shit when Pun was up at the Back On Figg warehouse shooting What Could Go Wrong, rest in peace, talking shit about you. You know where the warehouse is. You just got marked out at it in this video. I just don't understand it, Stet. It's really confusing, Stet. We are really confused, Stet. You got marked out. You got Stet a Pop-Tart. Stet is a mark-ass bitch. You got marked out, my boy. Accept the L. Talk about rugs or whatever you're going to talk about out there in Houston, Texas. But all this gangster shit you kicking, we don't believe you. And this is my last point in video on Stet. This video reminds me so much of how Stet operates as an excuse for a man. This is how Stet operates. Stet is the little chihuahua, whatever this is. I would be this, or Pun would be this, or pretty much any other man that he talks shit about will be the pit bull or whatever dog that is outside. Check it out. Why you stop barking? Where you at, Stet? Stet, where you at? Huh? That's Stet in Houston, away from us. That's Stet out here in LA at FMW. Quiet as a mouse. A bitch. A bitch. That's what that is. A bitch. One more time. Stet. Where you at? Now that you can get to us, now that we right here in the flesh, where are you at? You only pop shit when it's a glass window up, when it's a barrier, when you away in Texas, or when you somewhere hiding from us. That's the only time you pop shit. We've never seen you outside. We've never seen you. Stet cannot post any photo at Rolling Loud. He's never been to Rolling Loud. He's never been to any LA rapper concert, any LA rapper show, venue, any West Coast rapper show, listening party, album release party. Show it. Post it. Post the pictures of you at. You was on FMW for years. You was a part of FMW for years, but never went outside, popped out to any event. Any LA rapper or West Coast rapper listening party, album release party, show, concert, music video, nothing? You're never outside. I'm outside every weekend. I'm at an event every weekend. I'm always outside, a lot of times by myself, because I'm not scary. I'm not a punk ass bitch like you. My dad didn't raise a punk ass bitch like your white father did. Your white father raised a punk, a bitch, a mark, a buster. That's what you are in nature. And that's cool. Everybody's not confrontational. Everybody doesn't like to fight. Everybody doesn't know how to fight. But bitch ass nigga 101. Scary ass nigga 101. Punk ass nigga 101. If you don't want to get it popping, close your mouth. Again, Stet, if you don't want to fight nobody, then shut the fuck up. Keep your mouth closed like the mark ass nigga you are. You going around disrespecting Pun, deceased mother, rest in peace to her. You disrespected Pun's deceased mother. You making up lies that I was sleeping with Pun. All of this shit. But when I was in your face calling you a bitch, you didn't do nothing. When T-Rell was in your face calling you a bitch and it's on camera, you didn't do nothing. As a man, how can we respect you? You want respect from us so bad. You demanded a certain level of respect from people at FMW, including me when I was there, but you weren't worthy of it. You weren't worthy of the respect because you refused to fold up your fist and fight. You refused to stand up for yourself. How can I respect you as a man if I watch footage of you getting talked to like a bitch, like a prostitute, like a 304? How can I respect you as a man, Stet? How can your girl respect you as a man, Stet? That's why she ain't had your baby yet. You 38, you been married 10 years. She ain't gonna bear your child. Why? Why would she bear a bitch nigga child? You can't defend. You're not a real man. How the fuck is her pussy gonna get wet and provide you a child, and she could go on the internet and watch T-Rell get in your face and call you a bitch, a whole ass nigga, and say he gonna suck you out and you didn't do nothing, but say we have business together. Now watch out, bro, back up, you a bitch, I'll beat you up. He didn't say none of that. We have business together? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I just can't. I can't, y'all. Stet got like 7 wooden guns. It's pretty funny. Stet got 7 wooden guns. It's pretty funny, y'all. Look, all I gotta say in conclusion before we move off this Stet topic is, if you pop shit, be prepared to fight. Let's leave it at that. If you pop shit, be prepared to fight. Don't be one of those niggas like Stet that pop shit, talk shit, then when a nigga get in your face and call you a bitch and disrespect you and want to fight, we have business together. That's not manly. That's not manhood. That's not masculine. That's not. All right. Let's keep it pushing. Boe said he's almost here. But let me see. What else we got, y'all? That was funny. That's a classic. That's a real classic. I wanted to talk about real quick. It's on Yaz's page. I gotta go to this non-English speaking bitches page. Bitch can't speak right English. My boy Yike Mike, shout out to Yike Mike. He pulled up to the Apollo with T-Rell. I've known Yike Mike since he was like, 17, 18 years old. And he got an interesting clip on why he left the Leak Podcast. So Leak Podcast is a failed West Coast podcast. They're only doing about 300, if that, views an episode. Not 300, not 300,000, not 3,000, not 3,300, 300 views at best. Some episodes are at like 100 something views. And Yike Mike was one of the founding members of that platform that's ran by this Hispanic culture vulture who loves to say nigga and call the police on rappers that pull up to his podcast if they disagree with his opinion. Nonetheless, let's check out why Yike Mike said he left the Leak Podcast. Let's check it out.
You don't gotta pay nobody. I don't gotta wait on no man.
Fact.
I hate waiting on somebody.
Fact.
I want to just do it.
Yeah, you know that nigga Yike was behind the Leak Podcast.
The Leak Podcast. Which one is the Leak? Oh,
Niggas with the sense.
Oh, what happened to it? I'll be seeing no clips.
You know my niggas, you know what I mean? He was behind all that.
Oh, wait,
merch,
wait.
you know what I'm saying? Design.
Oh, wait, I did not know
the
that.
whole setup, you know
The
what
Leak
I'm saying?
over with though?
I had no idea.
I'm asking.
I don't know.
Do you know something? Like,
I don't really be knowing too much about what's going on over there. I ain't been.
Wait. So
Yeah.
wait. That's
Yeah.
The Leak got motion.
Yeah.
He didn't want you to tell that. So wait.
Yeah.
You was at the Leak. And
Yeah.
what happened? Why'd you leave?
Shit, it's just like, man, this is some whole shit, man. I'm just like,
Some whole shit.
it's some whole shit, yo. Whole shit going
You gotta
on.
make some-
Yeah.
Oh.
Same thing.
It was
Okay.
just like, man, it was just like, I don't know. It just felt like, just kept getting disrespected and shit for I just wasn't rocking. Like, and it's like, I'm really putting my all into pushing that shit.
Yeah,
It's not even
yeah.
my platform or nothing. I'm pushing, I'm not even getting paid or nothing. I'm pulling up every week, you know, grinding, pushing.
That sound
I
like the
really
mother
believe in it.
niggas.
You feel me? I really believe in it. I'm really pushing it. I believe in the vision. I'm like, man, I'm gonna go crazy. I'm gonna do all I can, design flyers and invite people, whatever the case is, DJ, whatever. But man, it just came to
How they was disrespecting you though? They was like
It was a
pushing
day. It was really just the shit.
the nigga that was the main mic.
Yeah, like it's just like, you know, I just wasn't really tolerating disrespect. I'm doing so much.
What you mean? What he was doing?
You not Mexican?
Man,
I thought he was Hispanic. But what?
He's not Mexican?
I think he's Spanish. Man.
So he was like mushing your face and shit.
Much of my face. What do you mean?
Nigga, go fix the sound.
Nah. It was just like we was out somewhere and it was just this whole thing, a whole scene basically causing shit.
Like what?
I wasn't
I'm
rocking
curious,
with it.
like how that went. Though.
Shoot, the clip out there probably somewhere.
Fuck, we got you here. Like,
You gotta be busy,
no,
man.
it's not. I didn't know. You just telling
Nobody know
us.
this shit.
All right, you guys know Yike Mike really isn't a messy content creator. He doesn't really do the gossip and mess, not to my knowledge anyway. He kind of, he's nice. Yike is good. Yike is a solid dude, so he's not going to be as petty as I am. Because obviously I didn't know, obviously I knew that he wasn't over there anymore, but I didn't know anything had transpired, or I didn't really care about it that much. Because like I said, the podcast only does like 300 views a week, which is laughable and embarrassing, and might as well hang it up if you're only doing 300 views a week as a podcast that's been out for 5 years. But anywho, nonetheless, I think it's hilarious how Leak Podcast is always just on my dick, always throwing shots, always underneath in my comments, posting stuff about me being gay, of course, because there's no other issue. I've been to that podcast before. It was no issue whatsoever while I was there. I got a respectable interview or what have you. But then once everybody knew I was gay, everything about me was gay nigga this, gay nigga that. They would post photos of me with like rainbows on it and all this type of gay shit. I pressed him about it at Rolling Loud the year before last. You guys remember that footage where I got up in his face and pushed him back, because it's like, you're not finna sit over here in a no jumper booth with me while I'm here, and every time I go on your page, you got a photo of me covered in rainbows. It's like, if you got a problem with gay people, just say that. Say it to my face. Let me know you got a problem with me being gay to my face. So I say all of that to say, the podcast that only does about 300 views max a week lost an asset. Yike Mike is a valuable asset to whatever platform he's at. He's a genius. He can produce. He can graphic design. He designs merch. He's funny. He's cool with the ladies. He's a DJ. Like, he has it all. Only thing he doesn't do is like the messy drama, the messy WWE content. But everything else, like I said, I've known Yike Mike since he was 17. I used to have a studio in Hawthorne. He used to pull up to my studio with his keyboard and his equipment and make beats and get placements with different LA rappers that would pull up to my studio. A lot of people don't know I used to have a studio in Hawthorne, but I did. And he talked about that when he pulled up a few weeks ago with Pooh. So shout out to Yike Mike. Keep your head up. You're doing great. Salute to bro. I can't wait to pull up on his. He got a new space and he got a new setup. Can't wait to pull up over there. Fuck with him. But yeah, Leak Podcast is down bad. Down bad. 300 views an episode. That's sad. 300 views a week. That's sad. That's treacherous. Shame on him. Shame on him. Boe Jackman said he's almost here. As a rug, it's hilarious. Boe is putting on his makeup. I hope you have air freshener in there. Does Boe stink? What's the deal, man? The Leak Tiger said there was a creep on there, right? I'm sure. That's funny. Yeah, Boe, you can't hide forever, man. So when Boe gets here, we're going to jump into his suspension and we're going to talk about, I want to start talking about the Grammys, but I don't want to start talking about the Grammys without Boe because I'm going to have to repeat myself with the Grammys. And there is another piece of drama. There is one more piece of drama, but I'm going to save that for when Boe gets here. Let me see if there's something in my DMs that we could look at real quick in the meantime. But yeah, I can't believe. Matter of fact, let's keep being messy. Let's go back to keyboard clips. Oh my God, I cannot believe that I'm being accused of sleeping with Pun. I cannot believe that I am being accused of sleeping with Pun, y'all. This is crazy. I cannot believe that I'm being accused of sleeping with a fat person. Like, what is wrong with y'all? Like, why would I, Dejon Paul, fuck with a fat person? Is that not crazy? Oh, Critic Mac. So Critic Mac was supposed to get out of jail. We can talk about that. But we got an update on Critic Mac. He was supposed to get out of jail, but supposedly he got released to county custody. Let's check it out.
Man, I've been waiting for Critic Mac since 6 o'clock this morning. And I got a call that he's back in jail. They took him right back to the state. So he's probably going to do another week. So from the feds, they picked him up last night and he's back in the state. So I'm going to go back home now without the homeboy. Man, I've been waiting for Critic Mac since 6 o'clock.
Shout out to Lupe. So I guess he was released from, Critic Mac was released from federal custody, and somehow the state was able to pick him up and then send him to county jail or state jail, state prison. I don't know how that stuff works, but that's crazy. I was definitely looking forward to Critic Mac being released. I met bro a few times. I've been in the club with him. I actually shared a section with him. Me, T-Fly, and Critic Mac was all in a section. Well, they was in my section, but nonetheless, Critic Mac is cool. Shout out to him. He's kind-hearted, and he always said if I grade him, I need to give him a F, 55%. He gonna get a 55% off top. Shout out to Critic. Also, shout out to Jap 5. Shout out to Jap 5. Boe Jackman is bugging me about putting some up on the screen, but he knows I have a one-track mind. But anywho, shout out to Jap 5. I gotta go get Boe from downstairs. I'm gonna put something on the screen.
I swear.
That I can easily do. Because Boe wants me to put his live up, but I'm not on YouTube. I'm on Instagram. Instagram is right here, so you should have DM'd it to my page. You guys can watch this. I'm going to run and get him. This is from Simba from up north. He has a politic on good-looking women not having personalities. You guys can tell me your take on this when I get back. I just want something on the screen while I go get Boe.
It's like the badder they is, the less entertaining they are. It's like the cuter a girl is, the less she speak. It's crazy as shit. It's like they don't have no personality. They don't even know how to find a park. I be hanging with bad bitches and shit, going out to eat and just hanging out, bringing them through the studio, playing music and shit. They have the hardest time finding somewhere to park. It's fucking crazy. It's like, bitch, you too bad to be this idiotic. It don't make no fucking sense. You fly as hell. Like you bad as a motherfucker. You putting some type of thought into your appearance. Why you not putting that same type of thought into life? Like what is going on? Like you just look good, but you dumb as hell. Like I can't even have a conversation with you about 1 + 1. Like you don't even know it equals 2. I swear, it's like the badder they is, the less entertaining they are. It's like the cuter a girl is, the less she speak. It's crazy as shit. It's like they don't have no personality. They don't even know how to find a park. I be hanging with bad bitches and shit, going out to eat and just hanging out, bringing them through the studio, playing music and shit. They have the hardest time finding somewhere to park. It's fucking crazy. It's like, bitch, you too bad to be this idiotic. It don't make no fucking sense. You fly as hell. Like you bad as a motherfucker. You putting some type of thought into your appearance. Why you not putting that same type of thought into life? Like what is going on? Like you just look good, but you dumb as hell. Like I can't even have a conversation with you about 1 + 1. Like you don't even know it equals 2. I swear, it's like the badder they is, the less entertaining they are. It's like the cuter a girl is, the less she speak. It's crazy as shit. It's like they don't have no personality. They don't even know how to find a park. I be hanging with bad bitches and shit, going out to eat and just hanging out, bringing them through the studio, playing music and shit. They have the hardest time finding somewhere to park. It's fucking crazy. It's like, bitch, you too bad to be this idiotic. It don't make no fucking sense. You fly as hell. Like you bad as a motherfucker. You putting some type of thought into your appearance.
Yeah.
Why you not putting that same type of thought into life?
Deal, guys.
Like what is going on?
Back, I'm not gonna lie.
Like you just look good, but you dumb as hell. Like I can't even have a conversation with you about 1 + 1. Like you don't even know it equals 2. I swear,
Definitely a lot better.
It's like the badder
It's not hella soft.
The less entertaining.
It's not the softest.
It's like the cuter a girl is, the less she speak.
Turn this shit off. I don't know how to turn that shit off.
Like
turn that shit off. I don't know what the fuck going on. I'm sure that shit was playing for like 10 hours. That shit's probably been on a loop for hella long. Shit, I'm here, guys. It doesn't even feel real. It does not feel real that I'm back in the building. It's just a real feeling. I don't even know if you guys can hear me right now. I'm kind of nervous. I don't even know how to look at the chat. Let me see. How the fuck do I look? Oh. All right. I put that there. And then where do I go? I don't know how the fuck to do this shit, guys. I don't know if you guys what you guys are saying in the chat, if you're saying anything, but I'm not gonna lie, bro. This chair is it's a little bit of an upgrade. It's not like the best. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh my god, this is the best, but it is definitely an upgrade. And I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate the
chair
upgrade.
was here the whole time.
If you guys follow me on Instagram, at Boe Jackman.
Why wouldn't you just make it a much bigger scene?
I tried to. I didn't know how to work this shit. I fucking was fucking it up and shit.
All right, Chad. Boe is here. Shout out Boe Jackman. Welcome, Boe Jackman. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Stop chewing that gum like that.
It feels like I was telling the chat. It's surreal. It's surreal to be here, and it's an honor. So thanks for having me again. I see you're freshly shaved. You're clean shaved. Did you shave for me, or did you have like a bare face? Like, what's going on with that? Like,
I always shave.
But like today is just a special day, or what's
not
going
special.
on? Why is he bare shaved? Everybody,
it's better than bare
back.
That's
sus.
It's better than bare back.
That's sus.
But all right.
Hey.
Boe Jackman is back from suspension, y'all. Yay!
Thank you.
Have you learned your lesson? Move close to the mic. Have you learned your lesson about saying the N-word? Go ahead.
I'm definitely gonna proofread anything that comes up on here.
Okay.
And if anything starts with the word same, I'm just gonna completely stop. Because I don't want to fall into a trap again. I know you set me up. I know you wanted to have Kenny here. You set me up. You probably wanted to have Kenny here.
Okay. Kenny's upset.
He's upset. He is just having. I need to address that. I need to address that for the Rasa community. The Rasa is mad at you right now because you took down Kenny's live. Why? Why did you take down Kenny's? You have no valid explanation. And before you say your little thing, which is a lie, you said he took down Kenny's live because apparently somebody said the F word, right?
Yeah.
That is a complete lie. It's bullshit because I have said the F word many times when we started the live. There have been videos that were played.
You've never said the F word around.
There have been videos that were played where people
Your
were saying the F word.
face will be so fucked up still to this day if you ever said the F word. You've never said the F word around me.
Oh, the F.
AGGOT, stupid. You've never said that word around me.
So that's why you said you took the live down.
Stet, on the episode before last, Stet called me the F word. Seven sent me a clip of it. The chat was like, did you hear what Stet said about you? I'm like, no. So Seven sent it. She texted it to me. I opened it up on the screen. I have it. You can go through my text once we're off camera. I open it up on here and play it. And it's Stet calling me the F word multiple times. If she had said, oh, he called you the F word in this video, I wouldn't have played it. I'd have waited till later. I played it on the screen by the mic.
So you thought that the live was gonna get brought down because somebody said the F word one, maybe two times?
Yeah.
It's a little fishy to me.
I thought it was gonna get a strike. What's the problem? Better safe than sorry. So no YouTube video has ever gotten a strike for saying the F word in the history of YouTube.
I'm pretty sure it has, but never in my case, never in anything that I've seen.
I didn't ask yours. I said in the history of YouTube. Is it possible that a channel could get a strike or a flag because someone used the F word during the broadcast?
Anything is possible.
Okay,
but I don't think it would have.
That's cool. I can respect that.
So for you to sit here and act like that was the sole reason why you took the live down.
What other reason is there for us to take the live down?
We ridiculous.
We didn't have any argument, any disagreement. There was nothing wrong with the rest of the stream. The rest of the stream went extremely well.
Well,
the only issue was that Stet used the F word, and I played that video. Unbeknownst to me, he had used the F word.
It's a little fishy.
That's fine. I don't care how fishy it is. I'd rather take it down and Kenny be mad, or I leave it up and my channel strike. But Kenny's happy. I don't work with Kenny. I don't care how he feels about it.
Kenny's not happy.
That's good. What is okay?
He's not happy with you, and I don't think he will be returning.
That's unfortunate on his behalf. Kenny asked to come on this show.
You did.
I didn't ask Kenny to come on this show.
And about that, you can replace me with a black man? Why can't you replace me with a black man? Why did it have to be a Hispanic?
I didn't replace you. At the time I suspended you, Kenny hit me up and asked to be on the show.
Oh, okay. All of a sudden,
it's coincidence.
It's coincidence, right? You just had to replace me with another Hispanic. You can replace me with a black man. Why couldn't you do that?
I was in my Hispanic era. I potted with Moose Man, then I potted with Kenny. How about that?
All right. Well.
Yeah. So
I would have liked to be replaced with a black man next time if I ever get suspended again.
I don't think you get to choose who replace you when you get suspended for saying the N word. When you speak to, because you know it's Black History Month. This is a very serious topic. It's Black History Month, bro.
Yes, it is.
Can you speak to the seriousness of what you did and how you learned your lesson? Because you flipped it on me and Kenny. Could you really get serious and speak to why you won't be using the N word anymore?
Yes, I can.
Okay.
I will not be using the N word anymore. I never use it. I wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? I'll say this. I won't be slipping up using the N-word no more, by reading it, because saying the N-word is a bad thing. It's a very, very bad thing if you're not black. And, even if you're from Africa like me, it still does not make it okay for you to say the N-word, Like, not everybody that's from Africa can say the N-word, shout out to February, shout out to Black History Month, shout out to all the black kings and black queens out there. I got a couple black queens myself. 7 used to be one of my black queens, but I cut her off.
How was that? Before we get into our topics, which start with the Grammy Awards, how was your trip to 7 stream? And what other pieces of content have you been doing? I've been seeing you stream with a lot of different people. Why don't you get close to the mic and tell people about that?
You want me close to the mic or you want me close to you?
I don't want you anywhere near me. I want you by the mic.
All right, well, to answer your question, before I got thrown off by the fact that you wanted me closer to you, streaming with 7 was fun. It was a good stream. There are a few things I want to help her tweak. Like, I want to help her get her sound right. I want to help her get her, the delay on her live right, because 7 is very talented. Like, I know, I cut her off and everything, but she's very talented when it comes to doing this live shit. She's more than a mod. There are a lot of mods out there that strictly are only good at mods.
She's good at reacting to our content.
She's very, very good at this shit. So I want to see more lives from 7. 7, I know you're cut off and shit, but you can have me there anytime you want.
Did you guys have sex?
There was, I don't kiss and tell. I won't say whether or not we fornicated.
It seems sensual.
I won't, reveal whether or not 7 and I fornicated. If that's something that she wants to talk about on her live, then we certainly can. But I'm not confirming nor denying that 7 and I fornicated. Now, like I said, I'm not confirming nor denying. So I'm not saying we did. I'm not saying we didn't. But that's not something I'd be opposed to. I'll say that.
Now, who's these other girls and people you've been streaming with? I've been seeing it on We Starving's page. And before you answer that, We Starving, I hope you're happy because Bo's back. He keeps bugging me. He keeps tagging me in posts with you and I, old videos of us talking about y'all need to reunite, make up, squash the beef. I'm like, we're not beefing. But anywho, who have you been with on We Starving's page?
So I have a new weekly live stream Tuesdays and Thursdays. It's called the No Caller ID show.
I can find it on YouTube, No Caller ID?
Mm-hmm. Well, you just type in my YouTube channel, Boe Jackman, and it'll be in the live.
Okay, how often are you doing this?
We're doing it every Tuesday and Thursday for now, just to get it rolling, and then we'll go ahead and do every Thursday.
Live?
Yeah.
This?
Yeah, you already see from the thumbnail that it's cracking. The beginning is kind of slow. You can skip to 2 hours and.
What's the time step? About 2 hours.
Let's see. If you want to really see what's up, I have to skim through it. But
okay, here. Well, no, go on your phone and I'm gonna pull it up on the screen. We're gonna react to because we gotta do an in-depth Grammy breakdown, and then I gotta crash out on another LA media platform that got me fucked up. And then it's 7:15. I have to end this stream and start the music review stream on that new app I'm using called Nero. So we gotta do. We're not gonna get to all our topics today because I have to review some music.
Let me see.
Where is it at? Oh, browser. I'm pulling up No Caller ID. I saw some bitches shaking ass, so I am intrigued.
I'll find that part. One sec. I'm trying to look for that shit.
Excuse me for having this on the screen, y'all. I'm pulling up Boe Jackman's.
Mind you, this shit's been monetized all week, so you won't get demonetized or nothing. I know the timestamp now.
I really don't be caring about monetization. I don't like to get striked. I don't be caring about the monetization. YouTube is not my primary source of income. Is there sound to this? Oh, that's JR.
Yeah, you can skip to.
Give me the timestamp.
1:53:35.
Why am I not hearing anything?
Can I go?
1:53.
Yeah, 1:53:30.
Hour 53.
Yeah.
Damn.
Okay,
Yeah, she got a little thing on her. I'm not gonna lie.
Are you gonna be added to baby?
1:53.
1:53. Okay.
Oh. He's like, fine.
Is that Coyle Ray?
Hey.
Oh!
You know what I'm saying? You can see a whole lot of. Yeah.
Oh my god.
getting a little hot. It's getting a little hot.
Get you something to drink.
I'm having flashbacks.
Yes. You're so soft. Why are you smacking there? You gay? Palm it. Yeah.
How do I get the...
Get that cuss, that meniscus. You look for the meniscus.
The meniscus?
The meniscus. The meniscus.
So right here?
Yeah, you heard that?
Just right there next time?
Yeah, yours sound more like fuck it. But yeah. Now, what are these girls' names? Jasmine and who?
So that's Lil Baby. You
Okay.
know what I'm saying? That's Lil Baby. I call her Lil Baby. And the other one is Allure.
Oh shit, what happened?
Little app type.
Oh, you monetized.
Yeah, you better not skip my ass, man. Hit average. Hit average. There we go. This is motherfuckers trying to skip my ass. So yeah, you can see a whole lot of that going on.
No call ID. So what else are you gonna be doing on this show besides getting twerked on and a bitch stepping on your dick?
Okay, so we have the whole concept of the show, right?
Down there.
How we doing this shit? So we have Phoenix Flexing call in.
Okay.
We had Lil Weirdo call in. And Phoenix Flexing was gonna show Allure how to shuffle.
So you have rappers call in.
Yeah, rappers call in.
I want to call in.
We'll have a number for you to call on Tuesday and Thursday.
Call.
You do want to call?
I'll call and talk some shit.
Okay. You see this?
I'm gonna ask one of them to put their pussy to the phone.
Really?
Put your pussy to the phone.
And they will do that.
I want to hear it.
They will do that for you.
Do the pussy talk back?
It talks back. It talks back. Let me see if I can find it.
The call-ins.
Not liking without drop my drawers.
What?
By that.
Are y'all drinking? I don't see no cups.
They wanted me to drop my drawers.
I don't want to see that.
What are you talking about? You think I just walk around and SpongeBob watch you? What are you saying right now?
Where's the liquor at? She looks like Giggle Irene if Irene was like a fat ugly bitch.
Really?
She
Wait,
looks
what?
Like her, like
If she
looks
wasn't?
If she wasn't a fat ugly bitch. That's how Giggle
You think?
Irene.
Really?
Yeah, like fine, like exactly.
Oh, okay. So she's fine.
That girl is fine. Yes. She's like a fine version of Giggles Irene.
Way past her, like you're not even.
I love how this looks.
So people are calling in. They're spitting game out of Lord. They're talking shit to me. You know, and they're calling off a no caller ID number. And so that's the whole concept of the show. Rappers call in. They try to rizz up Alert.
You understand what they say? I mean, but you realize what our short kings really bring.
All this talking. I like how it looks. It looks fun. It looks like a lit Tuesday night or a Thursday night.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
But
It leads
my
into the
only
weekend.
problem is I don't see any liquor. I don't see no cups of liquor.
We got some liquor, brother. Look, you can skip to.
I can't.
Where's the drinking?
He said, but oh my god.
You scared of it. You were scared of it.
Hey, look, man, I'm coming more prepared next time. 149.30. Or 149.40.
We about to start talking Grammys after this. 149.
149.40.
So basically,
Shots of what?
Actually, before.
you cheated on me.
No.
So you cheated on me.
No, I didn't.
So you
Don
cheated
Ho,
on
I
I didn't
believe.
cheat on you. I didn't cheat on you.
I think you did.
I didn't. I didn't, babe. I'm
Run the
sorry.
clips back.
Babe, that's your girl?
Yeah, well,
I would never do that.
she called Blanco 15 on this live, so she's cut off for now, but she could always redeem herself.
Damn.
Ooh.
Black on 15 from Compton?
Blanco 15 from where the fuck he's from?
Oh, that rapper guy.
Yes.
Well, us. I'm a
Why she got booty like a black girl? She mixed with something? She Dominican or something? El Salvador?
I'm assuming she's black. I don't know.
She ain't black.
Yeah, she's definitely not fully Hey, look, I mean, I don't know.
There's some water back there if you want some.
Show we're here late night, you know what I'm saying? When you call your bitch,
Well, we keep the drinks.
It's late night, so that's
Use a
why
cup.
the name is late night. I mean, this is me out this mix, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. It is a great actual. God damn, I'm so distracted. Actually.
All right, y'all. I've had enough of Boe's Angels. We're about to get started. This is a music platform, Boe.
If you guys want to see more of that, you're just every Tuesday and Thursday. We'll be live tomorrow.
Every Tuesday and Thursday,
we will be
Boe Jackman's page, YouTube channel, and you'll see Biddy's throwing ass. She's Puerto Rican. Look at her bio. She's Puerto Rican, like Jennifer Lopez.
Okay.
Anita for me, not the streets. Put your pussy lips on live. We'll give you $1,000. Let's get serious, y'all.
Yeah. So every Tuesday and Thursday we'll be live tomorrow, and we'll be live Thursday.
All right, Boe Jackman, do me a favor when you get a second. Pull up the Grammy.
That's my new favorite live, by the way.
The Grammy wins. So, what's your new favorite live?
No, that is my new favorite live that I do weekly.
Oh, that's good.
I'm sorry.
Mine's in Saturday school, but I'm here by myself. But
well,
could you pull up who won the Grammy winners?
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about that. Did you watch the Grammys or see any of it?
Nope.
Well, let's start with the LA thing. Let's start with Lefty Gunplay. Obviously, Kendrick Lamar won Best Rap Album for GNX, but we're going to talk about that in a minute because that leads to something else. Let's talk about Kendrick winning Best Rap Song for TV Off, and Mustard, Soundwave, and Lefty Gunplay all winning Grammys along with him. Congratulations to Lefty Gunplay. And let's watch him accept his award. And then there's some heated debates going on in my comments about it. There's some black people that feel like he don't deserve the award. So.
I mean, why the fuck you don't deserve the award? Why?
Well, let's watch him accept it, then I'll read the comments that are saying why does he get the award. Let's check it out. Why were they playing Still Dre and not playing TV?
Yo, Lefty, what up?
Shout out to
First,
Mustard.
I want to give a shout out to Kendrick Lamar. Also, God, my mom, the whole PG Lane, definitely my nigga Soundwave, Lefty Gunplay, Sean Monberger somewhere out there, everybody at 10 Summers. I just want to give a shout out to the genre that changed my life, which is hip hop. Yeah.
I want to thank Kendrick Lamar for putting a Latino on, and to all the Latino kids in the hood watching, anything is possible. OTR, TDE, PG Lane.
All right. So, congratulations to Lefty Gunplay, winning Best Rap Song for Crazy, Scary, Spooky, Hilarious. If you go on Twitter and type in
hilarious,
type in Lefty Gunplay, you're gonna see a bunch of people tweeting Lefty Gunplay won a Grammy for saying those 4 awards.
That's all it
You're gonna
took.
see everybody tweeting Crazy, Scary, Spooky, Hilarious. You're gonna see a lot of people tweeting Lefty Gunplay has a Grammy before Nicki Minaj. You're gonna see a lot of people hating. That's my point. A lot of people are hating on Lefty Gunplay for winning this Grammy, but I'm congratulating him. One, when I met Lefty Gunplay, like I tell the story all the time, he literally walked up to me, paused, knelt by me while I was at a dinner table, and said, Dejon, what can I do to become better? I want to be a better rapper. And I knew right then that he was going to be a winner in the rap game because I had given him an F. He didn't walk up to me pressing me about his grade. Why you give me an F? You tripping? XYZ. He walked up to me and said, what can I do to be better? That's his introduction to me. And I knew in that moment, I said, yeah, this guy has what it takes. He might not be the best lyricist. He might not have the best flow, but at least he has a desire to be better. And that's where it starts, right?
Right.
So what's your take on Lefty winning this Grammy?
I think it was well deserved. I think he's so talented that all it took was 4 words. And a lot of rappers, go their whole career with laying many bars out and many words out, and that have never got a Grammy and that will never get a Grammy. And all it took for him was 4 words. I think that's very impressive. I think that goes to show, how talented Lefty Gunplay really is, and how I think it is a test to how
talented he is.
Yeah,
keep saying that.
100%.
I disagree with you. I don't think it's a testament to his talent.
I think it is.
I think it's a fact of opportunity. I think he got given a great opportunity by Kendrick. Kendrick put him on that song to say those 4 words, changed his life and boosted his career. I don't know why it's not showing the comments about why did this Hispanic artist do this, da 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 da. But don't worry about it because I'm about to screenshot it on my phone and DM it. There's a blogger by the name of Slauson Girl. Are you familiar with her?
No.
She runs a pro-black platform out here called Slauson Girl. She goes by Slauson Girl. Shout out to her. But she commented something that I thought was interesting to say the least. She said, anti-black Latinos winning Grammys during Black History Month ain't no way. I'm about to screenshot it and pull it up on the screen so you guys can see it and know that I'm not lying about this.
What makes him anti-black?
Let me get it on the screen. I don't think Lefty is anti-black, mind you. I'm just reading what she said.
Right. Like I was asking her. I don't think you do.
Oh, okay. So, like I said, my interaction with Lefty have always been positive. When he came on my show, the Rap Report Card podcast that I used to do, it's actually one of my biggest interviews. It's at like 20,000 views. He was very respectful to me. One of my co-hosts, former co-hosts at the time, had got belligerent drunk and told me to shut up. And before I could even respond, Lefty Gunplay checked him. I was like, hey, don't
swear to God.
I swear to God. Lefty was like, hey, don't talk to Dejon like that. He's giving you a great opportunity to be here. He can have anybody up here. He checked him on my behalf. So I will always fuck with Lefty Gunplay for that.
Yeah.
Because he stood up for me. But this is from, let me read it. Let me show y'all this so y'all can know I'm not just making this up for content. She said, and I gotta make her smaller now. This is Slauson Girl. She's a blogger. She said, anti-black Latinos winning Grammys during Black History Month ain't no way. And it got 33 likes. And Osby Chill and her start going back and forth. Osby Chill is that guy from Baldwin Village. She's the jungle. She's on my first recovery, that bucket hat.
Yeah.
He has a song with Kanye. He has a song with Dom Kennedy and Mike and Keys.
That's hard.
I want to read the rest of what Osby Chill said, because Osby Chill kind of like, not checked her, but he disagreed with her in the comments. He said, I'm on Lefty's album, executive produced by a black man. Problem, stop spreading false narratives and choose love with your platform, black sister. And then she said, I said what I said, and so did he. No black person in LA rolling around with him on his playlist and can't name 2 songs he made. Stop the cap. And then they just start going back and forth, back and forth. People was keep hating and crying clown. They said to her, cry about it, go write another book that no one is purchasing. And then someone agrees that he only said 6 words on the song. He don't deserve the Grammy. So it was a lot of people going back and forth. But what's your take to what she said?
I mean, you gotta have like a certain amount of words in order to feel like somebody deserved a Grammy. I'm not understanding, like, why can't like you just be happy that somebody from LA is like winning a Grammy and not somebody from like Detroit or somebody from Atlanta or somewhere else. Like, you guys gotta stop hating on the next man or the next person. If you're a female hating on a guy, like, just be happy for somebody. And a lot of that shit comes from like animosity and like jealousy and stuff. And like, why the fuck are you jealous? You're not gonna get anywhere, Slauson Girl, but the coordinates of Slauson with that mentality. So like, what I'm saying, expand your horizon, expand your mind, like, start showing love, stop showing hate and more positivity, and maybe you can change your name to Worldwide Girl, not just Slauson Girl, like, with that mentality.
Nice read. To play devil's advocate, there is a video of Lefty from years ago of Lefty going off on some girl while he was drunk or inebriated or not sober, and he kept calling the girl nigga. Do you remember that video?
No.
It's surfacing all over Twitter. And so maybe she saw him use that word and she couldn't suspend him for an episode like I did you.
Was he saying it to like a black person?
No, he was saying it to a female. He was calling the female nigga over and over.
Well,
he was still using the word.
No, I don't use the word, and I don't agree with anybody that uses the word, but right. You and I both know damn well that word has another meaning that is outside of like what it was like meant for back in fucking millions of years ago.
Millions?
Well, not millions, but like a long time ago. So like I said, I'm not for using that word, and I don't use that word myself, but that word has another meaning, and it's just like, saying guy or homie or bro or whatever. So I mean, like I said, I don't agree with using that shit if you're not like black, but him using that word is like, I mean, he's not saying it in a derogatory way, so that would make him like anti-black.
Well, no, he was disrespecting the female and kept calling her the N-word.
Yeah,
and then there's also that video of him on a podcast saying he would never let his daughter date a black person, date a black man. So I understand. Again, I don't have those sentiments towards him, but I understand how Slauson Girl, a black female blogger, is not a supporter of Lefty Gunplay. And Lefty has to take some accountability for why there are black women who feel that way about him.
I understand, but I remember him saying something like, just his statement on like him not letting his daughter date a black guy. It just comes from like him being in prison for so long and how fucking segregated prisons are and how people who come from those environments mentalities are. And if he was really like anti-black, he wouldn't be working with all these black artists that he's working with. He would have kept it like strictly Sureño and strictly like Hispanic. So I mean,
that's not true.
No, I mean,
that's not true. Tommy Mottola was a racist. He was married to Mariah Carey and worked with black artists at Columbia Records. He signed 50 Cent to Columbia Records, but he's on record calling people the N-word with the hard ER. He was a racist man, but he still made money and worked with black people. So I'm not saying that Lefty Gunplay is racist. I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying quite the contrary because I know him personally. What I'm saying is that you can't be racist and still work with black musicians. The Jewish mafia used to break black musicians' legs if they didn't go do the gigs that they put them on or go do the shows or the TV shows or the radio programs that they did. The music business was formed by racists. So you can't say, oh, I'm not going to work. If I'm racist, I'm not going to work with black musicians. That's not how that works.
I mean, I think someone that's truly racist like doesn't want anything to do with that race that they're feeling racist towards.
So what was slavery? Because you're not making sense. So what was slavery? And how do you get a house slave? How do you get a light-skinned slave if a white slave master doesn't fornicate or rape, sexually assault, rape his black slave, his African slave? So he's racist. He hates Africans. He hates black people. He think they're less than human. He think they're not human at all. But he still fornicates with them. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's just horny. He's a horny man. He's a horny, sick, twisted man.
But they still have him around. They still have him breastfeed their child. How do you explain all the black women that breastfed white babies throughout slavery and throughout all the way into the 60s and 70s as housekeepers and maids, and not say that the person running the household wasn't racist? I'm confused. So you're saying because you're in proximity with another black person, if you choose to work with or be around other black people, that automatically means you're not racist? That's a bad take.
I mean, I'm not gonna say it completely disqualifies you, but like, I don't personally, and we're talking about Lefty Gunplay here. Yeah. I don't really see him as like somebody that is like the dictionary definition of a racist at all by any means.
I don't think Lefty Gunplay is racist either. I think Lefty choosing to not say nigga and using the word blacks. He doesn't say nigga. He'd be like the blacks. I feel like that's at least a step in him trying not to use the N-word. There's still better verbiage than the blacks. And again, from my personal interactions with Lefty, I don't think Lefty's racist. However, he has said things that are questionable. So I'm not fully upset. That's why I didn't delete the comment or I didn't reply to her comment like you tripping or flag it or restrict it or hide it or anything like that. I left the comment up there because she's entitled to that opinion. That's not an unfounded opinion. He has said things that could come off anti-black. He's a non-black person that you openly used to use the N-word. He's a non-black person that said he wouldn't let his daughter date a black man or come home with a black man. So if Slauson Girl finds him anti-black, I am not going to argue her on that. All I can say is, from my experiences with Lefty, he's always been cool. And I'm happy to see him win a Grammy because he's a new LA rapper. And I want to see more new LA rappers win Grammys. So that's my total point on that. What's your take on GNX winning the Grammy overall? And I'm gonna pull up Kendrick's.
I think it was well deserved. I think that project was a good project. It was a nice sounding project. I like the production on it. I like the bars on it. I like the style of rapping that Kendrick chose to have on it. I also liked how he had like fucking every poppin' Latino artist on that project.
Lefty and Peso?
Yeah.
That's every poppin' Latino artist?
You know what, brother? Not every poppin'.
We're poppin'. You gotta watch what you say.
Not every poppin' Latino artist, but two of them,
Two poppin' Latino
artists.
Okay, let's watch Kendrick's acceptance speech at the Grammys. Supposedly, this Chanel tuxedo took over 200 hours to make. I'm not buying it. I don't think it takes over 200 hours to make a tuxedo. It's a plain black and white tuxedo. What's special about it? I don't believe that. I think that's cap. But let's check this out.
Every time I tell you this, hip hop is gonna always be right here. We're gonna be in these suits. We're gonna be looking good. We're gonna be having our folks with us. We're gonna be having the culture with us. So I appreciate y'all. God is the glory. Love y'all.
All right, so this is, and I had asked you to pull up on your phone the Grammy wins and nominations because I want to remember who. I really don't remember who all he went up against for best rap album. I know Tyler the Creator, Chromacopia, The Clips, Let God Sort Them Out, Glorilla, Glorious, and some other people, but he won. This is his 25th Grammy. He's now the most awarded. Who else? Oh, God Doesn't Like Ugly by JID. That's it. And then he won that. That's for best rap album. That's all we need right now. You keep that open. This is his 25th Grammy. What's your take on him now having more Grammys than Jay-Z, Kanye West, or any other rapper?
I think it's a good look. It's a good look for LA. It solidifies that LA is on top of the rap game, whether we want to say, it is or not. As far as the up and coming artists, I think it should be inspiration to them. Because yes, our up and coming artists, we want to see more from them than the type shit and the
what?
The Doja, what's her name? The Doja, the girl you've been clowning all week.
Dage Dollars.
Yeah, the Dage Dollars.
Bop, 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 bop.
Bop, bop, bop. I think, him surpassing Jay-Z is a great thing for the West Coast because, Jay-Z is from the East Coast. So now the West Coast has that,
claim to fame.
Yep.
That accomplishment.
Mm-hmm.
That notch under our belt. All right.
And I don't think Jay-Z's freaky ass Mr. Epstein is going to be, coming for that throne. So the West got it. The West is on top. Well, we've always been on top, but, we got that claim to fame now.
Right. Now, what I want to point out, and this leads us to our next topic. What I want to point out, one, Queen Latifah looked great presenting Kendrick his award. That's what I want to point out. But I'm going to talk about Grammy fashions with Tam on Wednesday. We're going to go over the red carpet looks. But Queen Latifah looked great when she was presenting her award to Kendrick. But what I really want to point out is I hate to burst everybody's bubble, but the only LA rappers to win a Grammy last night are Kendrick Lamar and Lefty Gunplay. I'm seeing all of these. Can you get off your phone? I'm seeing all of. Thank you. I'm seeing all of these upcoming LA rappers and LA rappers that was featured on GNX brag about being Grammy winners or saying they brought a Grammy back to their section and saying that they're Grammy winners. And I spoke about this with Tam. Just because you're on a Grammy winning album does not mean that you are a Grammy winner.
Why does it not mean that?
I Googled it. That's why it doesn't mean that. I Googled it. You can Google right now.
But if you have a Grammy in your hand,
you don't get a Grammy. They're not getting a Grammy. If you, like I said, listen. The only people to win a Grammy was Kendrick Lamar and Lefty Gunplay for best rap song because TV Off won. AZ Chike, Siete, Wally, Peso, Henry J3, Young Threat, Free Him. None of them are Grammy winners. If you Google how many Grammys any of those artists have, it's going to say 0. If you Google how many Grammys Lefty Gunplay has, it's going to say 1. If you Google how many Grammys Kendrick Lamar has, it's going to say 25. I literally Googled last night, and I'm going to pull it up on the screen. I Googled last night, if you're featured on a Grammy Award winning album, do you win a Grammy? Are you a Grammy winner? And it said no. I'm going to pull it up on the screen. Don't take my word for it.
Do they get one like sent to their house though?
No, they get a certificate, but they do not get a Grammy, and they are not considered a Grammy winner. They get a certificate for participating on a Grammy winning album. And so here it's already in my DMs. I don't have to do nothing. And I don't want to burst anybody's bubble because you should celebrate. If you was featured on GNX and GNX won Best Rap Album, that means you played a great role in something that is legendary and something that won a Grammy. But you are not a Grammy winner. If you go on a talk show tomorrow, they're not going to introduce you Grammy Award winning artist AZ Type. Yeah. Grammy Award winning artist Hit J3. That's not how it works. Now, during an interview, they might bring up you were featured on an album that won a Grammy, and you could talk about that, but you're not a Grammy Award winning artist. And just in case you don't take my word for it,
Grammy Award winning participant.
I guess that's the thing.
Grammy Award winning participant.
So I Googled, does everyone on the album win, on a Grammy winning album win the Grammy? And it says no, not everyone who works on a Grammy winning album automatically wins a Grammy. While main artists, producers, and engineers with significant contributions, over 20 to 33% of playing time, are considered winners and nominees. Featured artists with minimum roles or minor contributions usually only receive a winner's certificate. Underneath that, it says certificate.
I mean, how do you feel about this? Do you feel like they should be considered Grammy winners?
No, because then everybody would have a Grammy, and it's not an accomplishment. Then it's a participation trophy. Every rapper, every artist would have a Grammy. So all you got to do is work with an artist that wins Grammys. You get what I'm saying? All I got to do is go do a song with an artist that's known to win Grammys and be on their album. I don't have to be on the song that wins best song, best collaboration. All I have to do is be a part of the album and I automatically have a Grammy. That makes no sense. So if Rick Ross was on an album that won a Grammy 10 years ago, that means he's a Grammy winner? The song he was on didn't win a Grammy.
Right.
No, the artist that won Best Rap Album gets that Grammy.
Right.
It's not for every artist that you did a record with, they get a Grammy. They get a little piece of paper, I guess, winner certificate, but they are not a Grammy winner. They do not have a Grammy to show on their mantle. Mm-hmm. They're not part of the Grammy family. I say all of that to say because a platform out here in LA ran by some old guy that used to DJ for Joe Moses before Joe Moses fired him. There's a platform out here in LA called Trap LA. And they made this post last night referring to me, and they were misinformed. They were basically saying like all these LA rappers just won a Grammy, so don't listen to Dejon Paul because y'all are Grammy winners. And we just proved and debunked that they're not Grammy winners. Here it is. You got what I'm saying? This idiot who doesn't know anything about the music business or Google apparently. So he said, tonight's a perfect example of why you can't listen to these low-tier LA music critics. Shout out to Kendrick and the West Coast for sweeping at the Grammys. Shout out to all the GNX artists, producers, Ty Dolla $ign, and all the players that took one home. And so, one, we just proved that only Kendrick and Lefty won a Grammy. The West Coast didn't sweep the Grammys last night. Kendrick and then Lefty won one. It's not like Yike, Hit J3, Young Threat, Peso. That'd be different. They wasn't even at the Grammys. That would have been dope if TDE or PG Lane gave all of them tickets and brought them all out to walk the red carpet and be there when Kendrick won the award. That would have been a dope moment. But they still, respectfully, wouldn't have been Grammy winners as we just did our research. So you know me. I'm petty. So I go to the page. I click DMs. I go through our DMs. And look what this page was sending me prior to. Because last night they said I was a low-tier LA rap critic. But look at the bullshit they was sending me. January 31st, 2024. Bro, you really got the West Coast popping again.
They're glazing.
You're glazing. You're in my DM. I'm a low tier LA music critic, but a year or two ago, you was in my DMs, bro. You really got the West Coast popping again. And then when I posted about my LA freshman cover, I need in. You want to be a part of what I had going on. What are you talking about?
Damn, so is he low tier because he was not responding to you like that?
Because I was not responding to him. Keep up the great work. Proud of you and all the accomplishments, homie. January 11th, 2023. So I'm just confused. Am I a low tier LA critic that's leading these rappers down the wrong path, or do I got the West Coast popping again? Which one is it? And this is why I don't work with other black platforms, black media platforms, because y'all crabs in the bucket. All y'all want to do is tear niggas down. In niggas' faces, y'all fake, y'all smiling. Oh, let's work, let's collab. You doing this. You got the West Coast back popping. Then you turn around and get on Instagram and don't listen to that low tier LA music critic. He posted me and Tam on his page over the weekend when we was reviewing the song. The Left Cheek Right Cheek song. Mm-hmm. He posted that clip and said, why would you listen to him? He doesn't know anything about music, and why would you listen to a No Jumper host? Talking about Tam. And it's like, Tam is the sole female host on a platform with 5 million subscribers. Why wouldn't you take her opinion on a record? Like, why isn't she entitled to say how she feels about a song? So I don't understand why he's talking shit, but anywho, he got in my comments and said some gay shit. What did he say?
And still, can I read it?
Yeah,
no N-words, right?
N-word,
no N-words? And still proud of you and what you accomplished. Just because I don't like some of your opinions and how you move, don't mean I want to see you fail or that we got beef. But you never replied to my DM about what we can do better. That right there is showing me that you're salty because of that. Glad you finally saw it though. I know you hella busy criticizing dance records through a lyrical lens. But shit, I made Dejon page, we making waves. Okay, so you're fucking
dick
blazing, you're dick riding, you're clout chasing, happy to have a response, and now you're probably gonna go you probably have your hands in your pants as you're watching this shit right now, Mr. Glazer.
So the nigga talk shit about me being a low tier LA music critic after Kendrick.
But happy that he responded.
But happy that I'm responding. Still proud of me. Bro, you got the coast popping again. Hey, bro, this seems pretty gay. This seems pretty fucking gay. This seems like you want my attention, like you want to hear my voice, like you want me to call you every morning and every night and say good night, boo. And I'm not into you. I'm not attracted to you. I'm not with that gay shit. This is real gay. This comes off as gay. This is you wanting another man's attention really bad. And that's weird. I'm not attracted to you, bro. That's really fucking weird. I'm dead ass. This is scary. Like, this makes me feel like you want to fuck me. And that's disgusting. Like, bro, you really got the coast popping again in my DMs. Then you go on Instagram, talk shit about me, call me a low tier LA music critic. And then you in my comments, once I call you out and expose you for dick riding in my DMs, you in my comments, still proud of you and what you accomplished. Glad you finally saw my DMs. I made Dejon page, we making waves. This is shit I expect a bitch to do. This is shit I expect a female to do, bro. This is shit I expect a bitch I done gave some dick to do. I don't expect grown men to be moving like this. I don't expect niggas to be moving like this, bro. This is weird as fuck.
This shit reminds me of like when I block a bitch and she's just like talking mad shit, trying to get me to respond. And then when I finally respond, she's on some like lovey-dovey, trying to like, you know what I'm saying? And just, man, come on, Pop.
That's nasty. That was
come
real.
On, Pop.
Mind you, this man is like 40-something years old.
40-something?
Head full of gray hair. OG. Like, old. Every time I see him, he say what's up. He asked me to get on like a video, take a picture, and make a little video and stuff.
He's a fan.
And then, exactly, then like starting last week or the week before that, I'm starting to see like little shit. He'll keep posting stuff like calling me Dejon Pause and making like little gay jokes about me. And I'm like, what the fuck did I do to him? And then I look up and people tagging me in his post where he's like, he called me a low tier LA music critic. And it's like, bro, you in my DM saying I got the West back popping. Which one is it? But I don't know.
That's hella gay pop. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that's very, very sus. Very, very, very sus. Let's go through. I have some content. Let's talk about the rappers that never won a Grammy. I got a list in my DMs. Here we go. These are 30 legendary rappers that never won a Grammy.
So rappers that
I got it right here.
Lefty Gunplay has a Grammy over.
I guess that's one way of looking at it. 30 legendary hip-hop artist groups that have never won a Grammy. Wu-Tang Clan, Snoop Dogg, A Tribe Called Quest, DMX, Biggie, Tupac, Busta, Nicki, Cypress Hill, Beanie Siegel, Rakim, KRS-One, Redman, Public Enemy, Big L, rest in peace, Gangstar, Guru from Gangstar, rest in peace, Mos Def, Talib Kweli, Jadakiss, Cool G Rap, Mac Miller, rest in peace, Scarface, Mobb Deep, rest in peace, Prodigy, Big Pun, rest in peace, Fat Joe don't deserve no credit. Maybe for What's Love got to do with it with Ashanti. Or Lean Back. I'm tripping. Or Lean Back.
Lean Back don't got a fucking Grammy.
Cameron, Fabulous, The Alchemist, M.O.P., or The Game. So if you had to pick 3 artists to give an honorary Grammy to from this list, which 3 artists get an honorary Grammy?
Well, I'm going to go ahead and give it to Tupac. You know what I'm saying? Tupac gets a Grammy for me. I'm going to go ahead and give it to Biggie too. So Tupac and Biggie get a Grammy for me. That leaves me with one more slot, and I'm going to have to give it to... I'm going to have to throw you guys off, so... I'm going to go ahead and give this one to Busta Rhymes. I'm going to go ahead and give this one to Busta Rhymes.
What's your favorite Busta Rhymes song?
Just to throw him off. You know what I'm saying?
What is your favorite Busta Rhymes song?
I can't even think of one off the top of my head. That's why I said it to throw him off, man.
I'm going to go Wu-Tang Clan. They're the greatest hip-hop group of all time. I'm definitely going to go Wu-Tang. Why are you laughing?
Busta Rhymes.
Busta Rhymes deserves a Grammy.
Oh, fuck, he does.
Yes, he does. Just for Touch It or the record, Baby, if you give it to me, I give it to you. You know what you want. Or Pastor Cavassier with Pharrell. He got records. Busta got records. And he was in Leaders of the New School.
Busta ain't get no fucking Grammy for me, man.
I'm going Wu-Tang. I'm going Biggie. I'm going Tupac from this list. From this list alone. Those are people.
I do want to say this, though. The Grammys is a very opinionated... award show. It's selected by a group of people, and it has nothing to do with numbers, album sales, or anything like that. So it doesn't really mean anything.
I'm not gonna say Grammy doesn't mean anything. It's the pinnacle. It's the highest award you can win outside of a Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction. You're voted on by a group of your peers, other singers, songwriters, producers, and engineers, and members of the recording industry come together and vote every year for this. I think it's definitely something that I think is dope. I was asked to be a member of the Recording Academy and vote for the Grammys, but I would have to stop doing the report card. And yes, I don't know. That was a stipulation in the offer I got, so I declined for the time being. But when I'm done with my report card days, when I'm tired of arguing with LA rappers, I will definitely circle back to that because that's a prestigious. I know a few people that are in the Academy that get to vote yearly.
Well, if you were in the Academy and you voted this year, would you have voted for GNX to be Album of the Year, or Rap Album of the Year, whatever?
I might have given it to Tyler, the Creator, Chromacopia.
Why? Why over Kendrick?
Because I like Chromacopia a little bit better.
Any particular reason why?
It's longer. I felt like GNX was kind of brief. GNX was only 12 songs.
Okay.
It had a lot of features.
Yeah.
So it's less Kendrick.
Mm-hmm.
Chromacopia, Tyler gave his heart and soul in way more songs, 18 songs.
Yeah.
And less features.
I feel that.
So you get more Tyler than you got Kendrick. Pause.
Any other Grammys you would have handed out this year? Who would you have given you?
I agree with Kalani winning Best R&B Song and Best R&B Performance. She deserved it for Folded. That's my song. Me and all my homegirls, we sing it every time we get together. Come pick up your clothes. I'll have them folded. That's a classic.
Bitch, better have my clothes folded.
It's on every TikTok. It's on every Instagram reel. She deserved that. Also, Leon Thomas winning 3 Grammys for Best R&B Album and whatever other categories he won for Mutt. I think that was well deserved. Why he didn't win Best New Artist, I don't know. Because how do you win 3 Grammys in one night but you don't win Best New Artist?
Yeah, I definitely think like he should have won Best New Artist. I'm not gonna lie, like he came out of fucking nowhere and gave us a hit and a couple of them actually. I know he was ghostwriting a lot,
Yeah, well, I mean, he's obviously a childhood star, and then
I would have given him Best New Artist.
I'm trying to see who won Best New Artist. Who won Best New Artist?
Let me see.
Olivia Dean. Who the fuck is that?
Exactly, like
who is Olivia Dean?
Man, look, man, I would have given. First of all, I would have gave it to my baby Lola Young. If not Lola Young, I would have gave it to my other baby Addison Rae. If not Addison Rae, I would have gave it to Leon Thomas, Somber, the Maria's. Cat's-Eye, then Olivia Dean would have been last. Who the fuck is that?
I don't know who Olivia Dean is. Before, because we have to switch over to the music review screen, you're, what's the word? Not impairing. You're imposing on my music review time because you was late, but we're going to have to do it. You're going to have to see how I do it. Can we talk about why you're retiring from covering LA rap or interviewing LA rappers before I switch over to the music review screen? It's going to be on the same channel, guys. I'm just going to end this stream and start a new one, and we're going to be grading music. Can you tell people why you're retiring from covering?
So, basically, I don't feel like right now we have another superstar on our hands. We don't have another O3 Greedo. We don't have another Kalen Fro. We don't have another Blast or anybody of that stature. So it would be ridiculous for me to just sit around and just start interviewing and keep on interviewing and focusing on LA rap and waiting for that next superstar when I really don't feel like we have one other than Jay Reddy. So Jay Reddy would be like one of the last LA rappers that I interview for now. And to Tam's point, like I'm not gonna completely be gone from the scene. If I feel like somebody is deserving of an interview, then I'll definitely fuck with them. But like again, like I just feel like this is a very small niche, and like I just want to expand my horizons and kind of push my brand further than just LA rap. I feel like there's not really much further than I can go from just covering LA rap. Like, I want to expand my brand and get in front of other eyes. So that's another part of it. It's just for those two reasons.
So are you retiring from covering LA rap or interviewing LA rappers, or are you just talking about other topics?
I am retiring from interviewing LA rappers. I'm going to give it one last go around, and then, whoever is going to bring me out of hibernation from the LA rap scene is gonna bring me out. But until then, I'm focusing on interviewing streamers, YouTubers, podcasters. Like I'm switching my guest up. I'm not just gonna solely focus on LA rappers no more. Like if you go on my YouTube channel, bro, I was O3 Greedo's first interview. I was one of AZ Chike's first interviews.
Almighty Suspect.
Like I did a lot of these guys' first interviews. Like
who was your favorite? Who was your favorite LA rap interview?
One Take Jay. One Take Jay was a fucking great guest. Like we just had good chemistry. If you go back and watch the interview from start to finish, like it was just a really good interview. Like he's a really good guest. So he wasn't boring. And another reason why I'm retiring is because from the LA rap scene is because a lot of these guests are boring. And it is your job as a interviewer to kind of get the most entertaining and best out of them that you could get. Mm-hmm. But when they're just sitting there like fucking Mr. Cool Guy, and it's just like it's a lot to deal with. So and they're late. They're never on time.
You were late today.
I'm late too. So like I can't have you late while I'm being late.
They are late though. LA rappers do be late too. But I feel like all rappers are late.
Know what's crazy, bro?
What?
I was never like this. I swear to God, bro, when I first got into the scene, I was like the guy that was like 30 minutes early, bro. But these LA rappers got me like this, bro. I swear to God, I'm not playing around. Like, this is why, now that I'm thinking back at it, bro, because I'm like, I was never like this. I was always taught to be punctual. But, like, why the fuck am I'm going to be punctual if my guest comes fucking 2-3 hours later, bro? So I kind of developed that bad habit.
From work. Okay, it's contagious. All right, so this is our last LA rap topic before we end this stream, and we're going to start right back on the same channel and grade music. And Bo's going to help me because he was late and he's imposing on my time because we're supposed to start that at 7.
I got you.
I get a call after Tam and I review the Left Cheek, Right Cheek song. They're closing the elevator. I get a call from Dej Dolla's manager, and he wasn't too upset with me for my opinion on the record. Yeah. But he is upset for whatever reason. I have to talk about it with Tam. He's upset with Tam for saying that she reads books. Remember in the clip, she was like, as a lady that reads books, you can hit me up and I'll give you advice on the record before you drop it. Remember she said something to that effect?
Yeah.
Tam said that, so he's upset about that.
That is a little offensive.
I don't get the offense in it. Because she didn't say you don't read books. She said, I read books.
But we know what she was implying, though.
Do we?
Yeah.
What is she implying?
It's just like that she's not very articulate with her verbiage. Like.
But we also said in that same video that we've heard other songs from Dej and she was getting off Dej is a dope rapper. We said that in the same 2-minute clip. So
yeah,
how can
saying that somebody's a dope rapper is different from saying that they're not, implying that they're not articulate. Like somebody can be a dope rapper and not be articulate. So
why would you assume that somebody's not articulate if their music, if their bars are weak or good, vice versa?
Because she's implying that this person, or what's her name?
Dej Dolla.
That Dej Dolla isn't articulate.
Based off what?
Based off her saying that I read books and I can help you out.
No, because she said that after. After she implied it, she said the implication. Why do you think Tam thinks Dej Dolla doesn't read or can't read well? Based on what?
Based off her statement.
No. Before the statement, why would that thought pop up in Tam's head for her to say it? What would make Tam think that Dej Dolla didn't read books?
Because of her lack of articulate bars.
And we, in that same video clip, both me and Tam verbalized that we've heard other songs from Dej Dolla that had bars. So it's impossible for her to be thinking this bitch is dumb because her bars are weak. If in that same video we both just said we've heard that.
So then why would Tam say that?
Tam said I don't want to point to myself when I say as a lady. Tam said as a lady that reads books, you can send me your music and I will give you my opinion on it before you drop it. That has nothing to do with Dej. That has everything to do with Tam. Tam is saying she's qualified to listen to your music and give an opinion. She's not saying you're not qualified to write your music. She said I'm qualified to give it an ear and give you feedback.
Okay, so that's like me telling a white person like, hey, look, as a Latino that grew up in a house of women that know how to cook, you can send me your recipe before you make it live, and I'll tell you how I'm feeling about it. That's like
that's not you automatically implying that they can't cook. That's you implying that you know good food. That is not you saying you can't cook. That's not you saying that. Especially if
why would that person need Tam, who reads books, to help her out with her bars?
To give you feedback. She didn't say she was going to ghostwrite for it. She said, I can give you feedback.
Okay, all right. So if
Send
she has said...
Is it unknown for a media person to get music before it releases from an artist and get feedback? Is that illegal? Is that wrong? Is it unprecedented?
If she had said, send me your music, I'll help you out, cool. Okay. It's the fact that she said, I read books. Yeah. Which is fucking implying that she doesn't think that Dej Dolla reads books.
I don't think so. I think from a message eye view, or maybe like from a negative perspective, but in my opinion, that is, just because you big yourself up don't mean you knocking somebody else down. You can say, as a person that's educated or as a person that read books, you can send me your songs and I'll give you my feedback. You'll be getting feedback from somebody that's educated or somebody that reads books a lot. You'll be getting a reader's opinion on your record. What's wrong with that? I don't feel like that's any dig at Dej Dolla. Nonetheless,
why the fuck would she need a reader's opinion if she's a reader herself?
Why wouldn't you want feedback from somebody that reads? You got feedback from all the bitches that want to just turn around and shake their ass to it and can't spell and read and write. In my comments talking dumb shit in broken English. Why can't you get feedback?
I'll call Tam right now and ask her what she meant by the reading the book part. Because I mean, if it wasn't that she was implying that Dej Dollar doesn't read books, and I don't know what the fuck her mentioning.
She didn't imply anything. Only thing she implied is that she's a lady that reads books, and that's a fact. That's not an opinion. That can't be argued.
But why does she feel the need to say that though? Say that part. Like, you don't need to say that you read books in order to criticize or help Dej Dollar with her music. Like, we know what you're implying. And I love Tam, and I do. I have a lot of respect for Tam.
I disagree. I don't think she was implying that.
You know, it is what it is. Like, you were implying that Dej Dollar is not a very articulate, smart lady by the type of raps that she puts out, which I think are bops.
But she
and
also,
I would dance to,
sure
but I'm Mexican. So that's why I'm saying that.
Anywho, nonetheless, Dej Dollar's manager called me, told me that he had a problem with what Tam said. He also said that he wanted me to tune in to Power 106 at 9:30 that evening because DJ Charisma will be dropping the record during her mix show. And I have a video of the song being played on Power 106. So I'll definitely want to shout them out for getting Left Cheek, Right Cheek, Bop, Bop, Bop played on the radio.
To the left cheek, right cheek, Bop, Bop.
Where'd your mind man?
It's a 516. Will, come here. Let's go.
Oh, Jeezy's on the remix.
I swear to God.
That's a Mexican rapping on the remix.
I told you that shit was hard, bro. I told you.
Yeah,
I've been
I know.
fucking with this shit.
I know you think it's hard,
I've been fucking
bro.
with this shit. I told you this is the next one to come out of LA. This should have bring me out of retirement. I'm at, man. I told you this shit
That
was
Detroit
hard.
rapper was right, y'all. That Detroit rapper was right.
I told you
as long as they in control, our music will never come back and be successful across the country. Nonetheless, congratulations to Dej Dollar for getting OGZ on a remix, having DJ Charisma drop the record on Mix Show. I do want to clarify, just because a record gets played on the radio, especially on Mix Show on a weekend night, not during daily rotation throughout the day, but Mix Show at night on a weekend, does not mean I have to like it. I'm still entitled to my opinion. I can still say I don't like the record. That's still my opinion. I have to like every song that's played on Power 106 that's on the radio?
No, you don't. But her song being played on the radio with a major co-sign like OGZ is a testament to how good the record actually is.
That's not.
That I've been saying.
That's not.
It is. Because
If I say OGZ, one, OGZ's not a tastemaker. Two, if I say
how is OGZ not a tastemaker if he's the only one charting out of LA?
Excuse me?
Yeah. Well, from the up and coming, at this point they're mainstream artists already, but
okay, so I'm confused on that statement. OGZ is not the only artist charting out of LA.
Out of the up and coming scene, which he's not even really up.
He's not really up and coming. Sure, like my is mainstream.
Yeah,
so
they're mainstream.
There's
now.
other mainstream LA
I'm
artists.
glad you're finally admitting.
Sure. Anywho, so if I go to OGZ with his price, $10,000, $15,000, whatever. If I go to OGZ with his price, he's not gonna get on the record.
Not if it's not hard. Not if it's something.
So every record OGZ raps over is hard.
If he believes in the record,
no, he can think it's hard, but is it hard?
Do you know how many people came to him with bags to get on his song? OGZ is a household name. OGZ is an established artist.
Mm-hmm.
He's not just hopping on any record. He heard this record and was like, "This shit is hard.
Okay.
I'm gonna hop on it." You know how many? Because if OGZ was just hopping on anything, bro, you know how many fucking
I see OGZ on songs all the time.
Okay, so what songs?
If we go on YouTube and type in OGZ, I'm sure we'll see. You mean to tell me we're not gonna come across no weak features, no songs he's on that's a weak.
Well,
song.
music is subjective, so if you think something is weak, it's weak. But to my point is, I'm not saying
it's not like every song OGZ's on is a hit. Don't say that.
I didn't say that. Okay. I'm saying OGZ's not hopping on just anything. Like I said, music is subjective. He might have thought something was gonna be a hit, so he hopped on it, but it didn't end up being a hit. But don't act like OGZ just out here fucking slinging features for the low. Like,
I think if you go to OGZ with a bag, he's gonna get on your record. I think that if you go to a DJ with a bag, they're gonna play your record on the radio. Well, I don't think at all that just because your song has OGZ on the remix or gets played on Power 106, a local radio station, during mix show, not added to normal rotation, but added to mix show late at night on a Saturday, that does not mean that your record is a hit, nor does it mean that your record is great, nor does it mean that I have to like the record. Okay, it just means that your team is hustling hard. Your team is applying pressure, and I salute that. I salute it. But that does not mean left cheek, right cheek, bop, bop, bop is real hip-hop. That does not mean left cheek, right cheek, bop, bop, bop is going to be nominated for any awards. That does not mean left cheek, right cheek, bop, bop, bop. Somebody in Atlanta or Detroit or a different region going to hear that and be like, oh yeah, LA's on fire. Well, LA's back. None of those things are true. None of those things are exclusively true.
First of all, everything that you're saying is an opinion. Like you
that's
saying that's not real hip hop is an opinion, because there are different variations of hip hop. There is no true, like, unless you want to talk about the OG, like, original hip hop. Like, there's no.
Who invented hip hop? There's Boe Jackman.
What do you like? The person?
The person.
Forgot his name.
So you don't even know. You sitting here and you don't even know the. No, I want you to answer the question. Can you name the person who invented hip hop?
I forgot his name. What's his name?
DJ Kool Herc.
Who?
DJ Kool Herc. Greg Campbell. DJ Kool Herc.
That's not the name I had in my mind.
Because you don't know hip hop.
That is not the name I had in my mind.
So then you're going to challenge me on Black History Month and say who?
Let me see.
Okay. Because I don't know who. You know who invented hip hop before me. You just said you couldn't think of his name. You couldn't even think of the person you had in my name. But you want to tell me I'm wrong on the person who invented Black.
Say his name again?
DJ Kool Herc.
Okay, that's why. You're singing hella weird.
DJ Kool Herc?
DJ Kool Herc.
That's what I said. You didn't know that.
That is not the name I was thinking of.
Okay.
Back to the. Don't try to steer me away from what I was saying.
No, you're telling me about hip hop. You don't know who invented it, so I gotta take what you say with a grain of salt. Okay. Moving forward, I can't take it serious.
Can I finish?
Go ahead and finish, but I don't take it serious.
What I was saying about the hip hop thing is, you think there's only one variation of hip hop?
You didn't know who invented it.
Is there only one variation of
all
hip-hop?
Sorts of creative subgenres in hip hop invented by a black man.
Okay,
we're
so
very creative.
There's no true real hip hop. Like there are different variations of hip hop.
I think Left Cheek, Right Cheek, Bop 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 is a TikTok song. I think it's influencer music. I think it's Instagram, TikTok.
But it's still hip hop.
I don't think it's hip hop.
It's still hip hop because it's a variation of hip hop. There is no.
So TikTok. So TikTok rap is a subgenre of hip hop.
I mean, at this point, goddamn nearest.
Okay, cool. Okay, if you want to call it TikTok rap, TikTok hip hop, call it that.
You can call it whatever you want.
All right, it's TikTok hip hop. Shout out to them. Congratulations on the record, making it to Mix Show on radio.
Finish my point.
Go ahead and finish making your point.
Back to the OGZ, like her getting OGZ cosign is like huge. Shout out to you, Dejon. That is huge. Don't let him
paying for an OGZ feature is a cosign.
If he's clearing the record, it's a cosign, because there are a lot of people out there with OGZ records that are never getting it cleared, and if they even try to upload it, it's getting fucking.
So OGZ is just out here doing verses for people.
I'm pretty sure that
he did the verses for the people, but they're not getting cleared. So he is just out here doing verses for people.
I don't know the man personally. I'm not sitting here fucking.
You know him a few minutes ago.
I'm not fucking sitting here in his business meetings talking about which records are being cleared, which records aren't. But I guarantee you there are records out there, because I know a few people that have an OGZ record that they just can't release because it won't get cleared. So the fact that OGZ cleared it means he's co-signing it and really fucking with it. Like, you're not just gonna get
That's dope.
You're not just gonna get an OGZ co-sign.
That's dope.
And you're not just gonna get played on the record on a DJ Charisma thing.
Mix show. Whereas the DJ can go play whatever they want to, including the record they've been paid to play. That's what Mix Show is.
And even if they did pay, like, she's not just playing any record. Like, you gotta understand, because if that was the case, willy nilly from
that's a catchy little record. That's a catchy little record. Left cheek, right cheek, bop bop bop. Right cheek, left cheek, bop bop bop. That's dope. That's Boe Jackman shit, man. He be twerking to that. That's his song. All right, y'all. We're about to switch over to the music. We're about to switch over to the music review screen. I'm going to end this stream, and on this same stream in 2 minutes, I'm going to pull up the music review. We got like
Grandmaster Flash. That's who I had in my back.
Grandmaster Flash was a student of Kool Herc until they fell out. He did not invent hip hop. Kool Herc invented hip hop in '73. Grandmaster Flash didn't start doing his thing until the late 70s.
Yeah, I thought it was Grandmaster. I'm not gonna lie.
You don't know hip hop.
I thought it was Grandmaster.
We're out of here. We'll, make sure you just click right over. I'm gonna start the stream over. It's gonna say grading your music review with Dejon Paul and Boe Jackman. Da da da.
Well, I ordered Chipotle.